future with flying cars, and we'd all be superstars. Energy is endlessly entertaining us violently. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Self-aware, made mistakes that land us anywhere. With corded phones and same machines, you could do anything if you just believe. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could try by and fake Nikes. He liked computers and Atari games. Wanted friends but kids can't be me. He played the keyboard, loved the music scene. Formed a band that we pay to see. It's funny how people see all the rock stars on MTV. So
What's up, everybody? Tuesday coming at ya. Made it in time, 1:02 p.m. Eastern. It is a very special Tuesday. I was with Chu minutes ago. She had to go to the dentist-style dentist, so she was there with Sam today. And she had to get a filling done. And let me tell you, she doesn't really like the dentist. So I was in there, and they're doing the Novocaine shot. And holy shit, watching that, they go far. I was like, oh, I was trying to act like nothing's happening. But I saw the needle. I was like, oh my God, they're going deep. Damn. Anyways, we're home. Everything's fine. It's all going fine. No candies were given out. No free toothbrushes. It was all a scam. What the fuck? Anyways. So today's I had the recap already and shit, you know, all ready for the recap of yesterday and the drunk driving streams. It was going to be very fun. But then Asmongold decided to do this. So we got to watch the Asmongold video. I have not seen this yet. I have seen screenshots. So I do know that I was heavily featured for at least 1 second. My Twitter account, that is. So soon I will be too cool for all of you guys. Just letting you know now. But the Twitter was mentioned, but I have not seen the video. Extra Galactic Girl says it's average. Then Sausage in the Mirror says it's lame. Then what other takes are we getting? The comments are definitely fun. I'll tell you that. The comments, if nothing else, are fun. But I guess we'll give it a chance then. All right, so here we go. This is Asmongold. You get nothing. I have not seen it. Oh, yeah, even if it's like average for us, for the general public to be, you know, have this on display is always a positive. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. No matter what is here, what happens here, though, my prediction is DSP will not mention it. He'll do his typical... what do I care what he says? Okay? What do I even care? He just watching the tractor videos. He knows nothing about me. That's my guess, okay? Before I've even watched this. But that was what I'm guessing. Mr. Gorehow in the house says, dentist needle went deeper than ALT's ever been. That is true. Not a incorrect statement, Sir Gorehow. Big ups, Cadet Mom, as well. Big ups. Welcome to the piss pond. No, I'm not doing that. By the way, about piss, before we start this stream, about piss. Tomorrow, I will be doing a marathon of sorts on Kick in the morning, okay? In the morning. As soon as I get back from walking the dogs, I'm going to do a Kick-style marathon just to get us to everything I want to do before we move on to the end of the game, okay? So what that means is I'm going to try to 5-star everybody, and I'm going to finish all the roads. There's only 4 sections of road left, and then I'm done. I want to finish all that, and then... we can go to the finish of the game, and then it'll be fucking done, all right? But it will be morning time. I don't know the exact time, but just check for it, all right? Check for it. When it starts, it starts. The stream will start when it starts, okay? But I'm just going to go until I'm done all that stuff. So it might be 2 hours, it might be 3 hours or 4, I don't know. But it'll stop before the pre-stream no matter what. No, I'm not going to dual stream on YouTube just because I don't want it to be I don't want it to be the Death Stranding style stream, John Doe. You know what I'm saying? I promise the water's fine, though, in Kick. You don't have to engage at all. There's no ads. It's beautiful over there. Anyways, let's go. It's time to watch this video entitled It's Over by Asmongold himself. And the top comment I will tell you here is, dude dressed up as Sub-Zero for Halloween and his chat was referring to him as Zero Subs. There we go. I'm unemployed, but not this unemployed. The final boss of begging. There we go. Okay, let's go.
Over on Kick, we've got one person who supported all night, your future stepdad, and it was 1 sub. So from now on...
Uh-oh. 1 sub. Future Kicks, question mark. Or sorry, Top Kicks, question mark. So nobody gave him any bits at all?
I'm going to be very abundantly clear with all of you on Kick. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again.
Damn.
Don't ask me to add new messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
Like this, it is fun though. Let me tell you why this is fun. Because you guys, you know, us special people, and I'm definitely a part of that group, right? We know we are so used to this from DSP that it's not as shocking as it should be to us anymore, right? But when he breaks out, you see what the real reaction is going to be from a halfway normal style person, you know what I mean? And that's from Asmongold, you know what I mean? So here we go. This is a real fucking reaction here. Oh, don't do it now. Don't worry, I have downloaded all the shit for the clips today, so Oh yeah, Asmongold's absolutely gay, according to DSP's logic. You know,
because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing.
Be letting them know.
The YouTube side, you guys have been incredibly supportive and nice people.
Tell them right
but
now.
the Kick side just sits here whining, bitching,
getting free content. Ain't nothing for free.
Complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support.
Yep.
So you get nothing. Okay?
That's right.
Unless we get 50 subs by the end of tonight.
Unless I get 50 subs right now, I hate you.
Right now it would be 49.
Yeah.
You're never getting text messages in your moral support ever again.
You're never getting text messages or moral support ever.
So, you got an hour left. Get to it.
See how crazy that statement is?
We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore.
You see how crazy that statement is? You're not getting your messages back? Like, that's an insane statement.
A lot of whiny people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. Okay. All right.
Okay, anyway, yeah, going back. So what I think is so funny about this is that...
Some rallying.
Oh, hey.
All right? So we got to get some subs, some super chats, some kicks, some memberships, and some tips. And we need all those to start coming in.
Yo, what did he just use? Sorry, this shop talk. What did he just use? I said yo, like, yo, that's fucking dope. What did he just use to make that Twitter video come up perfectly sized? How did that happen? I want to see what tool he used for that, because I want that tool. Anyways, YouTube's being a fucking bitch again.
Some subs, some super chats, some kicks.
Fuck, I'll
some
pause it later.
And some tips. And we need all those to start coming in.
I'll DM him, yeah.
Right
Hang on.
now.
Hey, ass. Hey, ass.
Do it right now. Hey, you. I want you to give me money.
Now, Twitter full screen is fucked. Twitter full screen like works weird. Like it doesn't work as you'd hope it would.
That's right, guys. And then here's another one. Let's see. Is there another one? Oh, wait a minute. Is this it?
Someone's asking why is Asmon so popular. He was just I think he speaks for a lot of people. He's a lot of the same thoughts of a lot of people. You know what I mean? So that's why he got popular. He did get popular first for his World of Warcraft content. But yeah.
When I started as a YouTuber 17 years ago, and
oh my God, YouTube is killing me. Don't worry, I have downloaded the videos for the clips, but I guess I was trying to avoid switching to Firefox, but I guess I fucking should if it's gonna be like this every fucking time. Oh my God. All right, Firefox it is. I thought I was so prepared for this. I was so prepared. But now what? Who's prepared now? Not me. Not me. All right. Where are we at now? 150. I'll get it, love it. Hold on.
Over on Kick, we've got one person who supported all night. Your future step.
I know you can hear it, but can't see it. I'll switch it.
17 years ago, and I was just doing this as a hobby and having fun. Future, please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio.
I'm prepared.
To do whatever the hell I want.
A generational roach, man. This is from over 10 years ago.
So, anything.
Yeah, so DSP better not try to say he's changed, and Asmongold didn't see that, because that is fucking generational roaching, as he said. Click on the ads. That's 16 years ago.
2009.
Appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my.
Generational Roach is probably already taken. At least I hope so. That's going to be the That Being Said title, by the way. Just get ready for that. Generational Roach.
Dark Side Phil channel.
Pandaree says, how many tabs does Asmongold need? I have double that right now.
How to go to PayPal and what email
that's
address
nothing.
to send
Those tabs are nothing.
Donation to darksidephil@hotmail.com.
I piss on those tabs.
Send a donation to my Hotmail account.
I've gotten many donations.
Yes.
And as I said before, if you send me a donation,
okay, I'll prove it. Hold on.
$15, $20 or more.
There it is.
I'll mention your name in a video because I do appreciate that.
I'll read your name.
Future.
Wow.
Hold on.
So
it's on my other browser though.
On
so hold on.
Right now, we are at like $10 of support. Not even. We're at $7 of support. For
That's
$7.
$7.
Here. Here you go. There's $7.
What?
An
Wait,
empty,
what?
devoid Seattle. That's what you get. For $7 of support. I've been streaming for an hour.
So he's only made $7 in an hour.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Awful. Wow.
All right, so real quick, someone said to prove the tabs thing. So I use tab grouper, which groups things into different things. So it's not going to be an exact copy, but here's each of these is groups of tabs, and each of them are titled with things I want to show today. So that's a typical stream for me, and it goes way more when I'm doing the lore streams. But there you go.
He really trying to get laid tonight. Come on, babe. Come on,
Tevin,
babe.
big ups.
Come on, babe. Come on. Come on, babe.
Come on, guys.
Come on, babe. I'm almost there, babe. Come on.
I'm gonna enjoy the last match, and then I'm literally gonna say goodnight, and I'm gonna sign off. Because I think what happens is people think that they're messing.
What's the Jeff tab? That's Jeff Keeley. Thanks for asking, though.
And they wait till the absolute last.
As you can tell, this is gonna be good.
I can't stick around and do late
No way.
stuff. This is it. This is my last match of the night right now. That's it.
I'm already ready to hit this again.
Right now, we're not doing a marathon tomorrow.
Jesus.
Another day and another day till we hit a goal. It's a frustrating.
It's a goal. Okay.
Oh my God, I don't remember that. It's going to be another marathon tomorrow.
He's complaining about money
That's
again.
what it is.
Yep, there it is. Let's see if I can find. DSP turns off the game and sits there begging.
Sign of a boomer.
He's just-
100 files saved on the desktop and 100 tabs in Chrome. Legion of Moom is going to be felted. I have 0 things on my desktop. I keep it totally blank.
Silent.
Save us GTA 6 if you want someone to step up. You know what? There's no one better in life to step up and take control of a situation than you yourself. I want you to walk into your bathroom and look in the mirror. Look at your own face and say, I will take
There's no way you're about to give people a motivational speech to give you money. There's no way you're fixing to do that.
control. And then you're going to walk back here and you're going to contribute. Yes.
This has to be extortion.
So is this the video? It's just, there's no like, is he just really reacting the whole time?
Around was around.
All right, guys. I guess not. This is it.
This is it.
We have
So
like
he's-
1 minute left. We
he's
have
gonna
to hit
leave
this goal now.
unless people-
I can't stick around.
He's gonna leave unless people give
It looks
him
like we're
money
not gonna
right
hit it.
now.
Sucks.
I'm getting ready to leave. If I don't get $50
sucks.
right now, if I don't leave right now, this is it. Yeah, I'm leaving. All right, let me see. Yeah, bye guys. I don't have any money.
Just updated this. Just updated my stupid
It
camera
is funny,
software.
though.
Saying it needs to be updated. I just updated this morning.
It is funny.
Okay, I got 2 tips.
Okay,
One was for
wait.
a penny from a troll. I got a $3 tip.
Oh wow.
It's just it says let's do this. That's all it says. Let's do this.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for $3. All right, so now with that,
Yeah.
we're one.
I could never do this kind of stream. I'm obviously, just as a aside, personal thoughts here. I could never do this kind of stream where you're just watching something and you don't know what it is really, but you're just really watching it. That's what Asmongold's doing here. I mean, he's just really watching it.
25. We are literally $25 away. This is it.
I react to pre-streams, exactly.
This
Grim.
is it.
But I feel like I know what's going on.
$25 to hit the goal and continue blueprints. Come on.
Come on,
All right.
guys.
I'm gonna go
Come on.
for 30 more seconds. Let me get a timer. Here, we'll do a
Jesus.
timer. Ready?
It's an auction.
We'll do a timer.
He's gonna get it. He's
How do
gonna
you do
get
a
it
timer
right
on my
now.
phone? I don't know.
This is it,
I don't know
guys.
how to
Come
do a
on.
timer. Is this a timer?
I'm not against it,
He
by the
doesn't-
way. I'll
you
just
don't
do
know
it,
how to
though.
do a timer on your phone. Okay.
You're both
People are
bald.
into this shit. People watch this.
All right,
yeah.
can we do it? Start. Okay, here we go. It's counting down right now.
I'm not against it at all, by the way. I'm just making that clear. I just always feel like I have to be adding. I have to be know what I'm talking about more. Like I guess I'm not confident enough to just do that. Maybe I should up my game. I don't know.
56 seconds. 55. 54.
Oh my
53,
God.
52.
He's counting
51,
down the-
50. 49.
Until-
48.
No.
47.
No.
46.
God.
44.
This doesn't. It
43.
doesn't have to be like
42. 41.
You don't need to do this.
40. 39. Stop. Tiring. 37. 36.
tiring.
35. 25. $25. 32. 31. 30 seconds left. 29. 28. 27.
He's not
26,
making any money.
25. 24.
Oh my God.
3. 2. 21. 20. 19. 18. Get out. Okay, $20 to go. $20 to go.
Somebody gave $5. Somebody gifted $5.
13, 13.
I mean, he picked good clips. I'll tell you that.
12, 11.
This
10,
is extremely shocking to normal people.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. We didn't do it.
Okay.
We didn't do it.
It's over.
No.
Nobody gave you any money.
Now what?
Nobody gave you money.
And now he's going to leave. That's the funny part. Now DSP is going to leave now.
Wow.
We didn't do it. Based Out for Real did gift the sub. And that got us to 130.
That wasn't
But
enough.
that's it. We ran out of time.
Yep.
Wait, 2 tips just came in.
And he's laughing at it.
Yeah.
He says, bro, you're only going to give me $2?
Yes.
A $2 tip.
He's making fun of him.
Iced Infinite. $2.
Oh,
So
God.
now, another one. Person says, for $2, open your
Oh, my
wallet.
God.
Guys, we're at 134.
There are just so many of these, aren't there?
Yes, there is.
Naitomi. I mean, you can't beat a cat tree sitting behind you with a plain wall and a white door behind you.
Remember this? Remember this? When he was making fun of LTG's background because his cat wasn't there.
That it looks like you live in your grandma's house
He's
and
just
anyone she'll
talking
burst through the
shit.
door and tell you to take the trash out, right? Or, why didn't you
That
wash
was
the
a good
dishes this
one.
morning? Or maybe like, his ex bursting through the door asking him where the hell is his child support payment that he's behind on.
Yeah.
That,
Could easily
I
predict
can't beat that. There's nothing I could ever do.
Of course. Yeah, wow.
Imbecile. That's not begging, you imbecile.
I just...
Oh, DSP
Some of
Gaming
this
now.
stuff is just really amazing. If you know, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
I lost, Marcellus or whatever. Why are we
Okay.
down here, dude?
I wanted to show you. Oh, fuck. I took it. Yeah, I was in the waiting room and I was looking at the comments and I took screenshots, but they're still on my phone, sadly. But someone literally said, like, on the comments, I'll show it tomorrow, or the next Dark Souls stream we do. Like, he was saying, like, he said, really was a fan of the Dark Souls. That was his favorite playthrough on the internet, was DSP's Dark Souls playthrough. But then he realized how much of an asshole DSP became and he stopped being a fan. But, like, that Dark Souls playthrough was very, very, let's say, well received from the dents at the time.
Well, he's going this way.
Okay.
Doing.
So now I'm going to...
Oh, you get the point. So there you go. There is Asmon's video. Oh, let's see the lock picking real quick. I like the lock picking.
Basically just not very good. It was really bad. It was very disappointing. So...
Oh, God. There you go.
Fuck!
Oh. Oh.
Shitty ass. I almost had it, too.
I almost had it. Yeah, for sure.
Reload, reload, reload!
Shit.
Remake now.
15 years later.
Uh-huh.
Years later.
Remake, they made it easier, by
Maybe
the way.
not 15, but
Remember
years
that.
later. Uh-huh.
I've totally forgotten how to lockpick. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We'll get there. Come on, man.
How to do it.
And, oh my fuck.
It's really hard in this game.
Yep, that's about right, isn't it?
Oh, there you go, Nerd Brew. Nerd Brew Gaming making an appearance. DSP Galkout making an appearance.
And, oh my fucking God.
We're all going to be rich now.
This is insane. Now I have one more, okay?
Okay, we've seen this one. We've seen this one. We know.
Has absolutely...
I think Asmongold has literally watched this one before.
So she puts it on, yeah.
In here, you do it that way.
I remember him watching this one.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the record, I have no idea if this is what we're
What is he doing?
I guess all of them need to be in there, maybe?
Big up, Junon.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna put all of them in there anyways.
That statement right there from her is so, like, alien to DSP. You hear that? The idea that she had, like, I want to put them all in there just for the fun of it, you know? Like, that is something that is, like, the complete opposite of DSP's gaming philosophy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put all of them in there anyways.
There was nothing on earth he would do in gaming that he would make him do that. You know? Nothing.
What is this?
You probably just grab them one by one, huh?
Is there even a point to this, like, besides weight? Right? I don't know.
That would be lame. That's not the point.
She literally says it too. She literally says the thing DSP did. She said, you could do it one by one if you wanted to, right? But that's lame.
Huh? What?
And that's really what he did.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The work here is finished.
Wow.
I don't have OCD.
What a game.
Sometimes you just want to get them all in there.
Clip that one, you sons of bitches. Wow, that was a really ingeniously thought out puzzle, wasn't it? That was one that I definitely would use all of my facilities and all of my IQ to figure.
That's one of the modern, like, classic clips, right? You know, that is in the top 10. That'd be a fun tier list or thing to talk about. Top 10, like, clips ever. And that definitely is in the more modern style. You know, like, we could do that one. Clip that, you sons of bitches. We could also have, you know, give a spoon one, obviously.
This one out.
Why am I toxic? Obviously, that's a great one, you know.
The one that it literally solved it fucking self. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, those geniuses at Nintendo, man. What do they think of next?
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, man. Some of these are really just, let's just say they're special. Okay, have the other one.
What other one are you talking of?
Let me see if I can get DSP Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, my God.
He's not going to find it.
I was right in their face and you saw it swung. It didn't do anything. I forgot all about that.
I don't know where the Mario Kart thing is. Is this it?
No, there's too many of them.
No, that's just some other bullshit. Thing is this it?
He showed the movement.
No, that's just some other
That looks edited.
bullshit.
Nothing you can do about it. Really.
Nothing you can
it's
do.
less about driving well and more about banking items and getting lucky. And I don't like that. It's supposed to be a driving game, a competitive racing game.
Reminder, he quit Sonic Racing for the same ideas.
And it plays so uncompetitively. And it's very abusive. Very abusable game.
Abusable
Oh, my
game.
God.
And DSP, yes, bro, like, Jesus Christ. It's just really something special, man. It really was something special.
Oh, P-Wop got felted by Twitter not loading. Damn it. Sorry, P-Wop. Shroom Dukem
It really was
appearance?
something special. Like, I'm sorry. It's so funny. It's a kid's game, too. Yeah, the guy is, he's a really interesting individual, a sucker for lolcows. I think it's, honestly, I'm sorry. I think it's so funny. It is so fucking funny to me. It is hilarious.
There we go. So we got an Asmongold video. I doubt DSP will comment on it. I know he did in the late stream. I do have those clips ready for us here. But I'm just guessing he won't say anything about it. If he does say something, it'll be the typical bullshit of, well, no, of course I didn't see it because I don't care about that stuff my troll said. And he's watching troll videos and that's it. That's my guess. But, you know, I would be very happy for that not to be the case. You know what I mean? Jordan Fadeaway says, Musty Monday was a hit. RV was a laugh, right? Yeah, that was last night me and Injured played RV there yet? And it was a very meaningful time. It was definitely fun. Way more fun than I expected. I got killed by a snake a few times, and I was scared by a snake once, and there was some bears, and it was very fun. Anyways, let's go to the day. Now we're starting the recap, and I will get a jingle here at some point. But let's get to the recap, and we're going to start for the Pokemon Legends stream. Just a few things here if we get to the night stream, which is much more interesting. But I wanted to show you the craziest thing that we did watch together yesterday, okay? and it better not do that because I downloaded. Thank you.
It's a nifty collar on Jasper. Yeah, he needs a new one, though. He tears them up fast. He tears them up because he has rear claws. Only
Listen
rear
to
claws.
this.
It was a front declawed kitty when we rescued him, okay?
Listen.
And because he has only rear claws, he literally doesn't realize he has rear claws. So
oh my God.
He ends up clawing stuff up badly with his back feet. And so
he doesn't realize he has back claws. What the fuck? How broken does your brain have to be to say this? Because this is the logic you have to think if you believe this. Okay, so cat is born with front claws and back claws. Now they declaw the front claws. And then Jasper thinks, oh shit, they probably took all my claws off. What? I don't have back claws. Like, what the fuck?
His collar. He'll just be normally scratching. He'll just go crazy on it, like destroy it. And he'll do like certain things he'll claw up he won't realize.
He realizes it. Cats need to scratch. And when you take claws away from a cat, they still want to fucking scratch. So I bet he's overcompensating or something. I don't fucking know. I'm just guessing here. All right, there we go. I thought that was wild. That's my cat. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Anything else you want to say to the stream? Yeah, see, good point. Good point. I thought I said the same thing. Don't worry, I got your back. All right, here is the RV stream link here. Boom. All right, here we go. A little bit for more Pokemon. I can't even remember what this is. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Okay, yeah, okay. Here's some workout for you.
That flex is the best, man. Don't you just wish you could flex, and your flex is so strong it just causes bodily harm to those around you just by flexing your muscles? Mm-hmm. That may be an aspiration of mine one day. We'll have to see if I can ever get to that level. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's jealous of Machamp here. Thinking Machamp looking pretty hot. All right, there we go.
I was being a grumpy old...
Oh, wait, what's that guy's name? Sorry, it's not Machamp. Machoke. Okay, fake Pokemon fan. I don't care. Grumpy old man in the house here. Someone asked DSP, why did he give the fucking moral support messages back?
I was being a grumpy old man yesterday. I really was being a grumpy old man. And basically, I went on break, okay? And I came back, and I came into the office, and I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, you know, things are good right now. Streams are going well. Mm-hmm. My life is going good. Why am I being such a grumpy old man? I don't know why I am. So I basically decided to kind of, you know, flip on my attitude, and I think that people appreciate that.
Okay. So DSP said he was being a grump yesterday when that whole spiel scam thing lasted an entire week, by the way. It was from Monday to Friday about the, make sure you get $125 and I give you back the moral messages. So it wasn't like a, oopsie, I got pissed on accident. It wasn't like that. It was the entire week. Speaking of 220, the cuck, I thought it would be interesting to show you. Big ups to who sent me this. This is Kohi sent me this. Well, this is 220 in PWR's chat real quick. And of course, he was having some fun in here, and I just more depravity. I know this is giving him attention, but I don't care. He says, 2220 says, PWR, please ask Rich if he'd smash Cat. So there we go. Rich would smash Cat. He also said, Cat deserves 6.5. Cat gonna end PWR's dry spell. He also said, this is the energy that gets Cat wet. Just want to show you the information here because I thought this was wild enough to show, even though I know it is giving him attention. Phil, how many subs to let PWR sample Cat? Japan trip with Cat will be the honeymoon she always wanted. I wonder if Phil is like Cat's father. All right. He talks about Cat a lot. There you go. So into the mind of a weirdo. But there we go. Okay. Next up, we have some talk of, I believe this is the design of Pokemon. I had to show that because I thought that just shows how literally insane he is. Go ahead.
Does anyone who has a good life need to constantly say they have a good life? Well, if you're actually enjoying your life and you want to celebrate it, yes. Especially when you're someone who's constantly accused of having a bad life that you hate. Yes, you should say it. You should celebrate it and say that you're grateful for it and happy for it. Absolutely.
No, you don't do that part. You say, I'm doing so well right now, my life's never been better, endlessly every fucking day, which is why that person asked.
100%.
He's not triggered at all. He's not triggered.
You can enjoy your band for...
Uh-oh.
That did not happen, and now you can enjoy your band for saying it. There you go. What a moron.
Can you unban Save Us GTA 6 then, too? He was part of the ban wave. And the guy's name was Leprosy Finger Sniffer, and he just got banned for that.
All the way around. Okay. You know what's really cool? Now, modern Pokemon games, you get to see all the Pokemon rendered in full 3D and all these 3D effects for their attacks and everything.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was just, 2D, almost looking like Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest graphics. And you couldn't really see what anything looked like. A lot of the effects were just flashes on the screen or little bits of color.
Uh-huh.
Now to see everything in fully rendered is pretty darn cool. I think back in the day, the first time that ever happened was Pokemon Stadium, but I never played Stadium on N64. Here we are.
I guess it's Dragon Quest, dude. Let's get you back to bed, Grandpa.
Okay.
It's like totally Dragon Quest, dude. I guess because it had sprites, Nick Jammies. That's my guess. Is that like it had sprites? I guess. What the fuck? All right.
I hate to tell you this, but there's rules that say no drama, no bringing in toxicity. If you're gonna come into my chat and be like, "Did you know that this streamer is talking about you right now? They're saying nasty things about you." I don't care, dude. I'm 43 years old. I'm happy. I love my work. I love everything I'm doing. I don't care what someone on the internet is saying about me, like you're some gossip girl coming in to tattle on someone on the schoolyard. That's against the rules, and you'll get moderated for it because that's not the vibe of my streams, dude. Like, what do you think? Why do you think you got banned? Because you're an idiot. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, Asmongold was not mentioned in the day stream, even though it seems like someone brought it up in chat right there. That was the day stream, then.
What do you think?
Okay, there we go. 2 more clips here for the day stream. This is a little bit of gameplay here.
Oh, he doesn't have a bracelet. He has a pendant or something, a badge. Clutches. Look at that. It's golden. Diablo 2 can play at this game.
Watch this. Get ready. Bye-bye.
I instantly died. I had no chance to attack whatsoever.
I love that. 2 can play at this game.
Diablo 2 can play at this game.
Yeah. Get ready. You ready to get fucked? Oh.
I instantly died. I had no chance to attack whatsoever.
Oh, flex on him.
Complete nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. He never can be a badass effectively, you know? Like, he just can't back it up. He has the talk, but even that's cringe. But he can talk, but then he never can back it up. 2 can play at this game. Oh!
Omni came out already getting hit. How does that work? That doesn't seem to make much sense.
God, we're getting wrecked right now. Oh, Cena's going down. Watch out, Jade.
Dude, it keeps happening. They keep allowing him to come out and hit me mid-animation, so I can't ever do anything. Like, what do you want me to do?
Get him, Sharpedo.
Like, you're literally hitting me when I'm trying to swap Pokemon.
Keep spamming the revives and then full restores.
Why do they allow that in the game?
No.
Dude. He just keeps using Drill Run. I can't stop it.
He's getting wrecked.
Ridiculous. target him. Look.
Okay, he's almost got him.
Man, I mean,
There
that was
you go.
ridiculous. He just kept hitting us with drill run over and over. I couldn't do anything about it. I see your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected.
Well, not really. He had to spam a lot of items, so I take that as a win personally. All right, one more.
Well, YouTube chat's completely dead. 3+ minutes, no one talking. I guess you guys fell asleep, huh? I mean, I understand
Doing great.
it's a chill stream, but I mean, is that chill, huh? You fall right to sleep?
Yeah. Oh, it's super chill. We're catatonic.
Well, we got all the items, but that's not what we were supposed to do for the
And I want you to keep that in mind. Remember this. 146 people watching, by the way. Please remember that statement because the night stream, we're gonna get a call back. All right. Last one. This is finally the last one. As you can see, we've hit the goal, 151. Right? We can't complain about money, right? There's nothing we can complain about, right?
No memberships on YouTube show my disappointment. Well, the thing is, we already hit our goal, but if people want to support the stream, hey, we didn't get any memberships on YouTube today. That might be a great way to support the stream if you wanted to. Or a super chat, or a tip. We barely have any tips. Like, no tips today.
No tips.
It's good to get some tips. But hey, however you guys want to support, if you want to support.
Hey,
What the hell? It looks the same. It looks like that.
just letting you know that we haven't had any tips yet. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there, guys. Big ups Elite Gaming Terror Task Force says, no like drama, like when piss style it time go now. Don't worry, Jade. It won't be too much drama today, okay? It's not going to be too much drama today. This is the only drama we're doing today, okay? And Sir Percy Thrillington with the great name. Let's go. Good start. Good start. All right. Now we enter the night stream where, it turns into therapy sessions where we say a lot of fucked up shit or weird shit. This one is the first mention of Asmongold.
Good for him. I'm glad to hear that Asmongold talked about me today. I don't really care. I don't know what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't affect me. So there you go.
Hope you keep that energy up, King. Let's see if we can keep that energy up the whole night. Let's see if we can keep that energy up the whole night, King. Okay, we talked about lifting again.
Your question is, have I exceeded what I used to lift? And do you want to know the true answer? I have absolutely no clue. I don't remember what I lifted when I was in my 20s.
The question was, are stronger now versus when you lifted in the past?
You know, I didn't save that data. I didn't write it down anywhere. I have no idea. It was all on my dad's equipment back then.
Mm-hmm.
I used a barbell, not dumbbells. I had dumbbells, but I also used a barbell, and I did all different exercises, too. Remember, just a few days ago, I was asking,
oh, my God.
if you have 2 dumbbells and you're doing curls, or you have a barbell and you're doing curls, what do you say? Do you say you're doing 100 pounds if you're doing it together?
Pick one metric and stick with it. It's not like something people say, I'm maxing my curls out. It's not really a number you need, but anyways.
On a barbell, or is that 250s? Like, what do you even call it? I don't know. And
yeah, it's a big problem in the lifting community. No one can figure out what to do.
You know, I'm serious. We're talking like 20-some plus years since I was lifting. So I don't remember what it used to be.
Better stop lifting.
No idea. I would guess when I was younger in my
just give up and don't do curls anymore. It's not worth it. You can't know the numbers.
20s, I probably was lifting more than I'm doing now, especially because I had barbell space. I was doing way more exercises too, like exercises I can't do now because I don't have space for them. But I can't confirm that. I have no idea.
Okay. So very confident, not self-conscious at all about, not lifting enough for the internet to be weird about it. He's be that kind of guy though. Like when anyone that's not self-conscious about themselves and has any sort of confidence in their life who cares? But DSP has the opposite of that. So he's very worried about what people think about him. So that's why he doesn't want to say a number here, because he's very, very worried about what people think about it, what people will say. I don't know why he didn't think that about begging, though, but there you go.
How does Jollibee fried chicken rank with fast food fried chicken?
Okay, we get a lot of fast food content. I hope you're ready to strap in for this.
How does Jollibee fried chicken rank with fast food fried chicken? To be honest, Soldier Dude, I don't eat a lot of fried chicken. I don't like KFC because I feel like KFC, the skin and the recipe on the skin tastes good, but the chicken...
I don't know a lot about fast food. Let me tell you multiple things that I don't like. Let me tell you multiple aspects about the fried chicken recipe at KFC that I don't enjoy. Here we go. First, it starts with the skin, okay? I don't eat it very often, though, okay? I don't eat it very often, honestly.
KFC, because I feel like KFC, the skin and the recipe on the skin tastes good, but the chicken itself is not good. Like, the skin comes right off. It's gross. I don't think I've even had Popeye's real fried chicken in a million years. I think the last time I had it was like 5-6 years ago. I always get the tenders when I go there, so I don't even know what theirs would be like today.
He always gets the tenders.
I just don't eat fried chicken often. So you're like, is Jollibee my favorite fried chicken right now? I would say yeah, because I don't eat any other fried chicken. I have nothing to compare it to. I definitely think it's better.
What the fuck is going on the Devoom right now? Is that supposed to be leaves? Oh, it's a tree. Okay, that's the... Okay, I see. This is the trunk, and this is the leaves. I couldn't even tell what that was.
Right now, I would say yeah, because I don't eat any other fried chicken. I have nothing to compare it to. I definitely think it's better than, KFC, but... there's like, what other fried chicken is there? We don't have any of these chains that everyone talks about. They're not out here where I live.
Mm-hmm. He's not done, by the way. Not by a long shot.
Mods are asleep says, I think that smash burgers are a scam to give you a smaller burger. Do you have any thoughts? Well, maybe in some places, like for example, I could definitely see some places taking advantage of it. But if you go to a place that's known for smash burgers, the burger should still be quite big, Like Shake Shack, I think, has the tastiest smash burgers in my area because they have that crispy edge that has that char flavor, but the burger's still large. It's not like a tiny burger when you get a Shake Shack burger, But I'm sure maybe some places take advantage and do give you a smaller burger, but I don't think that the notable places would do that.
I don't think the notable places would do that. Okay, no, I'm not skipping Legion of Moon. This is what you want.
I've never heard of chicken Kiev, so no, I've never had that. Never heard of that recipe.
That's a Russian dish. I believe.
No, exactly.
Chicken Kiev. Any Chicken Kiev fans out there?
Simpler says KFC seasoning is good, but the chicken
Ukrainian, excuse me. I believe it's Kiev.
is terrible. Exactly.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You have good exactly. Paul Simpler says KFC seasoning is good, but the chicken is terrible. Exactly. When you have good fried chicken, there should be 3 things you're looking for. Number 1, actual crispiness on the skin and breading.
Okay.
Number 2, actual flavor in the skin and breading.
Oh.
But number 3, and this is important.
Wait. I thought 1 and 2 were correct.
Number 1, actual crispiness on the skin and breading.
Okay, good. Number 1 is just the crispiness. Okay. Number 1 is the crispiness. Number 2, again?
Number 2, actual flavor in the skin and breading. But number 3, and this is important and what a lot of people miss.
Yeah, this is a lot of people miss. Write this down, Cracker Jack. A lot of people need to hear this one.
Juice and flavor in the meat of the chicken.
Oh, juice and flavor in the meat of the chicken. A lot of people forget about this.
It doesn't matter if you have the absolute tastiest batter anywhere. If your chicken is fucking bland and dry, it's not good.
Oh.
And with KFC, either it's bland and dry or it's juicy but still fucking bland.
Shit.
Like, how did you not put any flavor in the chicken? Like, how did you miss that step?
Idiots.
I want flavorful chicken.
Oh.
Omega Man with the...
We want the juice. Okay. The Omega Man says, love how you own the haters with success. F them. Big ups, Omega Man. Are you doing it? All right. Next up, that's not the end of food talk, not by a long shot. So hope you're not disappointed. No need to get scared, guys. There's way more food content coming. Here is a very good comment from someone made.
What are my favorite Thanksgiving components? What do you mean? Components of the holiday? Components of the food that you eat on the holiday? I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of people might not know what that means, why that's funny, if you weren't here yesterday. But why that is funny is because DSP literally said, every week this month, he buys more components for Thanksgiving. That's why that person asked the question. Beautiful question there, sir. Now he's confused, even though he said it himself about the components. Guess we got to ban someone. All right, we'll talk eventually. Hold on. This is still the we're not even driving yet, by the way.
Someone tipped $1.50 to ask me about Outer Worlds 2 again. I keep telling you guys exactly the same thing. I didn't play enough of it to formulate an opinion yet.
Okay, yeah, you just get pissed at the person asking an opinion. Next up, more workout content.
Can I do a pull-up? I'm pretty sure I'd be able to do a pull-up, yes. I'm fairly certain, considering I am the weight that I used to be when I was in my 20s, and I used to be able to do pull-ups then.
That's not at all the same thing, sir.
I'd say, yeah, I probably could do a pull-up pretty easily, actually.
Okay.
With the amount that I've been working out and everything, fairly confident.
I definitely doubt that. He had trouble with 5 push-ups, and pull-ups are way harder than push-ups. No doubt about that. I'm fairly, this is a similar, okay. A lot of things in life, us guys. All right, let me talk to the guys here. Excuse me, ladies. I'm going to talk to the guys. Ladies, you can't listen. But us guys, we always overestimate our skills in a few areas, right? And one of those is lifting. The next one is driving. Another one is sexual prowess, right? And another one is poker. We all guys think we're better than we really are in all of those things normally. Okay, and that's what DSP is doing here. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Now, ladies, you can listen again.
I used to be able to do them when I was in my 20s. My dad had a pull-up bar, and I used to be able to do them, and it was one of the exercises that I did, actually.
Yeah. What?
To be able to do them, and it was one of the exercises that I did, actually.
Oh, okay. One of the exercises that I did, actually.
All righty, let's get booted up here and get started.
All right, next. More food. I told you more food would happen.
No? What's my favorite snack at a gas station? I have not ate a snack at a gas station since I used to travel for Street Fighter tournaments.
Who cares?
When I used to go to Street Fighter tournaments, I would either like to stop at like a 7-Eleven and get like a big one of those frozen sodas, like the frozen Coke I really liked. I don't know what they call it. I don't know if that's the Slurpee or if it was like something different. But I like the frozen sodas.
Oh.
You know, jerky. I used to really like jerky back in the day. Some nice flavored beef jerky, like the teriyaki jerky or the spicy jerky or whatever. That stuff was pretty good. But again, I haven't traveled and driven to a rest stop in a long time. That was like the mid-2000s. I used to do that all the time with my friends.
You used to have fun and leave your house?
I've been constantly.
Niman says, is Street Fighter tournaments the only time DSP has traveled? Outside of the time he went to the Screw Attack convention, yes, that's factually true. A few conventions he had to drive a little bit to, but the farthest he had to go for anything not Street Fighter was definitely SGC, I believe. But yeah. Everything when he got Leanna, they started doing epic trips to Seattle for staycations that took 30 minutes to drive to. That was the farthest they went.
That was like the mid-2000s. I used to do that all the time with my friends. We'd be driving constantly in the Northeast U.S., going to tournaments and everything. But it's been a very long time since we did that. Let's see here.
Best snack at the gas station is obviously. It's my answer to this is the same as a Metallica song. Some kind of Monster. That's number one. No, some kind of energy drink. You got to have that when you're driving. I use that as an excuse to drink more. That's bad. And I am not afraid of a Slim Jim every once in a while. Not afraid of a quarter-pound beef bite either. You know what I'm saying? Hot dogs at 7-Eleven, they slam. Just being honest, they slam. Don't sleep on them. You think they've been sitting there for all day, drying up? No. They add. All right? Sitting there forever makes more flavor. So.
Oh, there's tons of Walmarts out here. You're not funny. Yeah, there's one in downtown, the town I live in. There's another one that we drive by all the time. There's a bunch of Walmarts out here, yes.
Today is a full podcast day, yes.
Trending in a way, the plotting of which route to take.
Oh, who cares? Next up, we have some weird talk about Dubai.
Welcome back from vacation. You went to Dubai for 3 weeks, Ministry of Support? Wow. Did you? So here's an interesting question, right?
Here we go.
Stupidly now, everywhere you go, they have this new Dubai chocolate thing, which is just chocolate mixed with pistachio nuts. Do they actually have that in Dubai? Or is that just a dumb thing that they're doing worldwide as like a dumb trend for idiots and they don't actually eat that in Dubai? I'm actually curious if it's real or not.
Because he fucking loves those things, and he needs to know if they're authentic or not.
Trend for idiots, and they don't actually eat that in Dubai. I'm actually curious if it's real or not.
How many monsters do I do in a day? I do Bang energy drinks normally, because they're at the Dollar Tree, and that's the cheapest way to get energy drinks that have 300 megs of caffeine. I know it's sad, I know that, but that's the truth. I do one in the morning, and usually that's it. But sometimes if I need a little boost, a little kick, I'll do a second, but that's it.
No, I never went to the Jersey Shore, Wrigley, no.
I never went to the Jersey Shore. What was his question, though, about Dubai, actually? What was the flavor? I want to look it up.
I'm actually curious.
Dubai chocolate?
Worldwide is like a dumb trend for idiots. They have that in Dubai, a chocolate thing, which is just chocolate mixed with pistachio nuts.
Okay, Dubai chocolate. Let me search. Is it at Costco, I guess? That's what I'm guessing.
I went to Jersey for Street Fighter tournaments, but not the Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah, they do have it at Costco.
Saw it once at a place. It was a tourist trap. There you go.
There you go.
I thought as much. Because it just sounds so dumb. So it's a chocolate bar that has, like, ground pistachio paste in it or whatever. This is this Dubai chocolate fad that's out there now. And I see it everywhere. Even at my local mall, there's a kiosk selling it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure this is authentic, right? So you got to question, is it real? And I believe it's just another dumb thing that they're trying to take advantage of idiots.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, I got to freaking take advantage of this fad and spend like $20 for this.
Phil is a very, very skilled consumer. He doesn't fall for this nonsense like other people.
Really? Dark Maggot says, I actually tried it. I wasn't impressed. It's definitely overhyped stuff. I love pistachios. Me too. I actually love pistachio nuts, but I certainly never had this blended pistachio stuff that's supposed to be in this chocolate that's so good.
Yeah, fuck that. Dainty sip. The daintiest of sips. All right, next. Next on my recap here.
Can game too. I don't know. And then Jizzle did another $2 super chat. He says, you're interesting as hell. People do vids on you daily. Do people do vids on me hourly? Like hourly. Like they make a video an hour about me. That's not an exaggeration. The thing is, the things they make the videos about aren't interesting. It's just bullshit that they either fabricate or over-exaggerate. Like,
did you find the Wings troll videos interesting? The LTG troll videos that you commented on? Were they interesting? I'm not sure.
Things they make the videos about aren't interesting. It's just bullshit that they either fabricate or over-exaggerate. Like, I'm really not that interesting of a person. Especially these days. Maybe back in the day you could argue.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That I was a more interesting person with the crazy stuff I said and did and tried to always get attention, always saying the ridiculous thing. But now I'm just a normal dude playing games, relaxing with an audience, making good money doing it, and they can't stand it.
Yeah,
you know, they want their narrative to be that I'm some kind of a weird, you know, deviant criminal, you know, who knows?
No, it's more about the begging now, which Asmongold watched a video about, and now he's starting to be told about it in chat.
Mastermind, who knows what the fuck they say.
It's the begging thing.
I just ignore it all, and I just go on my merry way, and it doesn't affect me in any way, so I don't care. Now, I have a green turn signal. What are you doing? Look at this guy. I have a green turn signal. What are you doing? Just stop. Let me, then I'll update the leaderboard. Let's get onto the highway first. Or I said the highway, the freeway. Let's get into the freeway first.
I don't know if he crashed today, but...
Like flight simulators, insane amount of cost involved with flying. That I can play the game as a lot. Flying.
What?
Beautiful person says when it comes to flying, like flight simulators and stuff, people who like to fly play the game as a lot, but that's because of the insane amount of cost involved with flying. That I can understand. Unless you're like a rich guy who owns his own plane, it probably costs a lot of money to fly because you have to rent the plane that someone else owns, and, you know. So if you want to fly, you're going to play flight sim. You're not just going to be trying to fly constantly, right? That makes sense to me. Okay. All right, let's...
Deep thoughts with Jack Denty. All right. Big ups Liger FM says, Ghost, Swedish fish supremacy, there is none but... I like Swedish fish, but what's Ghost about it? Like Ghost, is it spicy? Spicy gummies, I don't know. It's weird in my mind. The mix. I know they do exist, though. Spicy gummies. So Haiti says, Dubai chocolate is nice. They're porta potties, too. Ooh, interesting. Both ways are good. Oh, Ghost brand. Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah. I have seen that, actually. I know what you mean. The energy drink ghost. I don't think it's that popular, though. I know what you're saying here. I'll bring up a picture for those that are interested in the energy drink sales. I don't get that one, though, that much. Though, oh, yeah, I know these. Yeah, these are high class shit. Like, oh, baller alert. We got a baller alert. These would cost you about $3. Look at this guy. Damn. He's rolling. I have seen these. These are like, you don't find these at Walmart. You find these at Trader Joe's. You know what I'm saying? Or you find those at like Publix, you know, the high class. Damn, Elijah FM. Baller alert. I've had one of those before. Mr. Extravagant says, do you think his limited trips with Kat are like this, but she has to fill in for chat? I feel so bad for her when I think of it. No, I think that's why she's a great fit for DSP, because he just talks for both of them. She talks for both of them. Even the responses, he'll give the responses. You know what I mean? Kroger has those for buy two, get one free. Well, still, I haven't found a deal that's better than my Dollar Tree deal, which is now $1.25 each, right? So, oh yeah. Talk to me, cat! Talk to me! That's real, right? That's real. Mangaka says, fun fact, Swedish fish basically only comes in licorice here in Sweden. Oh, there's no Swedish fish in Sweden. You don't just say fish in that case? Shoutouts, though. They have the right chewiness. Gummy chewiness is very important. I don't want to get too DSP on you here with my food takes, but there is a limit to the softness that makes it not fun anymore. But in Japan, let me tell you, I'll show you. They had extra hard gummies. Let me tell you, it was genius. I bought it all the time. Loved them. I'll show you a picture when I find it. All right, back to it. Where are we at now? This is McDonald's take. Ready? Here we go.
Only my own stuff, obviously, because I'm doing it. That's it. McDonald's, food, folks, and farts. McDonald's, food, folks, and farts.
All right.
McDonald's has definitely had some of the stupidest slogans I've ever heard over the years. Food, folks, and fun was actually their slogan for a couple of years. The fuck are you talking about? I don't go to McDonald's for the folks. For the record.
Yeah, you don't. This is the tough gummies, by the way. Made to be tough. Energy drink version in the middle there, by the way. Cola flavor on the left. Energy drink in the middle. And soda on the right. Damn. I gotta go back. I gotta go back now. All right, anyways.
Food, folks, and fun was actually their slogan for a couple of years. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Who even knows that slogan? That's from the 70s, wasn't it? When was that slogan around?
McDonald's for the folks. For the record, I've never once in my life gone to McDonald's just for the people. In fact, what I try to do, if I'm going to go to McDonald's, I'll get the food, I'll get the fuck out of there as fast as possible to not have to deal with any of the people there. You know what I'm saying?
90s, some people say. Okay, let's see. Food, folks, and fun. Oh, everyone's felt it. Food, folks, and food, folks, and was used in the mid-1980s to the early 1990s. There you go. It was a push for the family-friendly branding It was a push for the family-friendly branding. Food, folks, and fun. That's McDonald's. So I'll hit it. I haven't hit it in a while. I know I owe you this one. Whatever. I don't care.
Go. He had a stroke. He's mush mouth.
Okay.
Okay, might as well update the leaderboard now. So
no one else is talking. Here's my Jeff tab. A lot of people are wondering about the Jeff tab. Here's the Jeff tab.
Blue Mist says, how did Jeff Keighley convince the entire gaming industry to take him seriously? Especially when the earlier Game Awards were so bad on Spike TV. Honestly, do you want to know the truth?
Yeah,
it's
please.
A case of right place, right time.
Ah.
Because we were in the
that definitely wasn't the case for DSP Gaming, was it?
Transition.
Ah.
The in-person physical age to the digital age. And what was happening was every year E3 was becoming more and more about money, more and more about packing the building with people that they could make profits off of rather than it actually being a press event about games.
Okay.
And I think a lot of game devs just had enough of that. Notably, I think it was Sony was the first company to start skipping it, and then it was Nintendo, then everyone. So...
Okay, now, how did that equal Jeff Keighley having his own award show that he hosts that is extremely popular? Go ahead.
People started realizing, we don't need E3. We can literally do a show that's either televised or a show that's on the internet, and we can have just as much coverage, just as much reach, but we don't need to have an insane booth, a crazy physical presence. We can just do everything over the internet. And when that
so someone still has to do it, right?
happened, Jeff Keighley jumped on the chance and he said, Summer Game Fest, Game Awards, let's get it going. Let's make it all about digital presentation.
Yeah.
Right place, right time.
And he also made it happen and put in the work to make it happen. You understand that's... Okay, I'm talking directly to him, but that's an incredibly dumb take to have when it's like, yep, just simple as that. Right place, right time. So Henry Ford noticed that the horses weren't really doing it for the transportation needs of the country anymore. So he decided to make a car. Right place, right time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Going, let's make it all about digital presentation. Right place, right time. Particularly, do I even think it was him? No. I just think he had the idea and the money to put it together when he did. And it worked. Being very matter of fact. I don't think that there's anything about the guy that's extra charismatic that he won over the game devs and the publishers to go to his events and present their games at his events, or, you know, that he would get ratings or anything. Again, right place, right time.
So at the very least, he had an adequate enough personality and, let's say, savvy to have people want to be at his award show, though, right? I mean, okay, right place, right time. He's not even that interesting. He's not even that hot.
You know, that he would get ratings or anything. Again, right place, right time. He jumped into doing the Game Awards when no one took gaming seriously as anything on TV or major media.
So it took a little bit of ingenuity there, too. A little bit of, you know, let's say it took a little bit of risk to do that, a little bit of effort to make it happen.
But what happened was games took off at that time. He was the first one with his foot in the door. So even though you're right, the first few Game Awards were terrible, they progressively got a little bit more interesting every year. More companies wanted to do that rather than E3.
Yes.
And the rest is history. We've had this whole digital movement over the last 10 years.
Oh, wow. Big up still, Rancy. I don't know the details here. Jeff wasn't grabbing the opportunity right at the moment E3 was going away. The Game Awards were on Spike TV. He was already doing things on TV, just like G4. Well, he's even wrong in his dumb takes then. Big ups.
I mean, let's face it now. The game publishers don't even want to make physical copies of games anymore at all. They just want to make the game and give it to you over the internet, you know, digital distribution, so they don't have that production cost of making the physical discs anymore.
Is that bad too?
Hey,
or
they've cut the physical completely out of the equation. Digital delivery and digital presentation of the product ahead of time. They don't even have to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They cut all that cost out of the factor. Now, that cost could be directly profits for them, or it could just be more money to invest into the game and its budget for its development, rather than having to waste all that on the marketing costs and all of that. So that's my take. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe there's some insider information about Jeff Keighley that I don't know about because I don't really know the guy.
Yeah, you're not in the same universe as Jeff Keighley. I don't really know the guy. I mean, we are contemporaries, I think it's safe to say, but I don't know much about him. Yeah, you don't need to lump yourself in with Jeff Keighley, sir.
Wrong, and maybe there's some insider information about Jeff Keighley that I don't know about because I don't really know the guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're right. The first few Game Awards were atrociously bad, like laughably bad. But then all of a sudden, people started to take it more seriously. And then all of a sudden, the things that had been serious before started to lose prominence. So I think it was the digital transition.
Digital transition. Comments to Jiggly said, Jeff Keighley has been involved in video games since the 90s. He clearly had friends in networking that DSP couldn't understand the concept of. Yeah, and he has that look that it takes to be a host of a fucking show on TV. And he clearly can do it well. And he's not an asshole. That's the key point too, right? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know too much about Jeff Keighley, but I'm assuming he worked his ass off for a long fucking time and got to where he is. And he had good ideas. You know what I mean? So there you go. But yes, I don't know him personally, though. We are contemporaries, of course. Master X Blaster says, Pocari Sweat and Coup Apple Juice are goated. Japan drinks. Pocari Sweat is a kind of sports style drink. I can show you. I didn't really like it so much. Some people did like it. The color of it's a little bit off. And the name of it is very interesting, too. I remember thinking that was very funny first time I saw it. But Pocari Sweat is like, it's not quite clear. It looks almost dirty water-ish, and I don't think it would work in America, honestly, because it's not a good picture. It's not a good picture, but it's kind of like just a little bit off-white, right? So I thought that was funny, sweat, and it kind of looks like sweat. But yeah, it's a good energy drink. Not energy drink, sports drink. Formerly Chuck says, raw gameplay, no bullshit. Absolutely not. All right, next up, going to physical games comments. Keep going here.
Okay.
Physical and digital.
Mission Val says the downside of digital distribution is we don't really own the games. You don't own them now anyway. Even if you have the disc, you still don't own the game. You own the right to play the game. You don't actually own the game.
I don't know what that means. You don't own the game when you buy it. Well, if I buy a disc, that disc is now in my possession and I own it. But all right, let's hear this again.
You still don't own the game. You own the right to play the game. You don't actually own the game. If you owned the game, it means that you would have the right to take the code of that game, to edit it, to sell it, to copy it, to do whatever you want. You don't. You don't have the right to do that at all. What you have is a license to play the game, and that's it. That's all you ever had. I think people have this weird misconception because they physically had a disc in their hand that they actually physically owned the game. No, you don't. You only have rights to do certain things with what's in your hands. Otherwise, if you owned it, you can do whatever you want. You could literally do whatever you want with the game. You could buy a copy of Street Fighter 6, rip all the content, edit the game, put in new characters, change things about it, and then resell it because you own it. You can't do that. It's not allowed.
Anyway, Scrivener Gaming says you own the disc, not the content. Okay, that's fair, but still, it's something that I own. That especially if you don't have to be on the internet for games, like when you buy Duck Hunt Kart on the Nintendo Entertainment System, you know, as long as you have a working system, you will always be able to play that game. Nothing the developer can do. Nintendo could say no one can play Duck Hunt anymore. It doesn't matter because you still have the thing, you know. But,
wow,
you know.
This job is not what I thought it was going to be. This is a lot of stop and go. By the way, Ray's.
All right, fuck this. Someone mentioned this, and I will always take an opportunity to play this. Speaking of Pocari Sweat, there's a different kind of sweat I like a lot more. A lot more.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Al Pacino here to tell you about my new energy drink, Booty Sweat.
Oh.
I know what y'all probably saying, damn.
Yeah.
Energy drink, but mine
I don't need that.
different. This ain't no Kanye pimp juice.
What is it?
Unit Formula 50. My drink has something that I like to call the Booty Sweat effect. Allow me to illustrate.
Please.
Take this guy, for example. You know what I'm saying? Nice enough guy, but it looked like he could probably use a little help with the ladies. Now let's add some booty sweat. Let's see what happens.
This is dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. Looks like wings back there.
Hell yeah.
This wasn't even the movie. I want to see that part from the movie when he sings a song. You know the song I'm talking about. I love the something. Anyways, let's get back to heterosexual stuff. Tropic Thunder is an awesome movie. Yeah. Who's the guy? Who's the main guy? The guy that does the blackface. That was one of the best fucking like plays of a character possible. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, it was like he went. If you have not seen the director's commentary on that, please watch it because he did that all himself, and they didn't tell him to do half the shit he did. He like pretended to be like he was overacting everything, and it just works so amazingly well. And that made me respect Robert Downey Jr. a lot. I didn't know who the fuck it was really before that. I didn't care about his movies, but that is his best role he's ever done, and he did it, man. He did it.
No, I don't dislike sports. I just don't really have time for them. When I was younger, I was into baseball. then I was into American football. In the 2000s, for 2-3 years, I actually very heavily followed American football when I
Okay, oh, sorry, sports talk. Here we go.
Football. In the 2000s, for 2-3 years, I actually very heavily followed American football when I lived on the East Coast, and I watched teams like the Patriots, the New York Jets, the New York Giants, stuff like that. It was the Manning era when you had Peyton and Eli really competing.
Yeah.
That was the era that I watched pro football here in the United States for a few years.
It was the Manning era.
But the thing is, I just never really had time to follow all the games and everything. Like, no matter what job I had, I was always too time-consuming for me to be following all the games. Just a lot of investment in it. You know what I mean?
You can choose how much you're invested?
Seems like the people who are like seriously into sports are into sports, and that's their one thing, and that's it, because it is such a time investment.
That is so dumb. You could say that about any hobby on this entire earth. Go ahead.
But yeah, I just haven't followed it in a very, very long time. Nor do I really care to.
Okay.
I'd much rather focus on other things than have to sink all my time into watching the sport.
Definitely. So. I recommend WWE Supercard. That's the best thing. 80 hours in 2 weeks. You know, not too much of a time investment, honestly. You get in, you get out, you put in your full-time job hours, and then you get out. That's what he did. So definitely.
Who was my NFL team when I was younger? It was the Jets. And then during those 2-3 years that I was following, I liked every New England team. So again, the Giants, the Patriots, I would follow them. And,
oh, how annoying is that too, real sports fans? Is there anything more annoying than someone that does that, sports fans? That is the most annoying trait about someone that says they like sports. Oh yeah, like all the teams around me, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, like New York, the Jets, the Giants, Patriots. I mean, why not? Like them all.
I liked every New England team. So again, the Giants, the Patriots, I would follow them and root for them. Because they were from my local area. There was never a Connecticut team, so I always had to pick a team that was like from the region.
Connecticut Condors. Like, you don't have to like a team. That's cool too. But like, just say like, I liked all the teams. It's very annoying. Just say you like football. Move on. Or like players. That's fine too. Oh, well, he's checking his chat about this. Hold on.
I would always like the off. They're horrible. I know. Every year, what would happen is every year, it's every New York team, I would always like the off-brand New York team. So you had the New York Yankees, then you had the New York Mets, right? You had the New York Giants, then you had the New York Jets. You had the New York Knicks, and then you had the, who was it? There was another one too, right? Like another area team that wasn't as good. But I was always the one, I was always like the one that
definitely
was the off-brand. So, yeah, the Nets, that was the Nets. See what I mean? Like, I would always like the one that wouldn't do well for some reason. I don't know why. It was just this thing with me. So I always followed the Mets, and the Mets would do good. Like, it was Darryl Strawberry and Howard Johnson, and they would be like kicking ass. And all of a sudden, late season, they would.
Darryl Strawberry? That's old, isn't it? Darryl Strawberry? That's real early. Darryl Strawberry berry career. That's early as shit.
They would choke for like a month straight and just be out of it completely because they suck. You know? The Jets, again, there was times when the Jets would be doing really...
He played in New York. He played for the Mets until DSP was 7 years old. I just knew that was an old name. I don't know how old it was, but damn. All right. 7 years old, he remembers Darryl Strawberry.
Out of it completely because they suck. You know? The Jets, again, there was times when the Jets would be doing... And then all of a sudden... They just lose. Oh, they're gone. What happened? They were doing so good. And every year it would be the same. And I was like, you know what? I stopped caring about that stuff.
Yeah, it's not fun enough. They lose sometimes, so that makes it not fun.
Too much disappointment.
Can you imagine? I mean, that makes sense, though. That's why he plays a game he has 99% win rate on, and if he starts losing, he unplugs.
It was the Brooklyn Nets. They were the Brooklyn Nets before they were the New Jersey Nets, right? That's what I'm thinking. They were the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, you're probably right, Pasta Maker. He'd play for the Yankees in 95 to 99, which would make sense. Wallyup says Trump just pardoned him. Darryl Strawberry? For what? What did Darryl Strawberry do? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yes, I just searched it and yes. Okay, yes, he's a douchebag. you want me to read the list? Drug possession. In 1980s, he was arrested in 1987 for drug possession, went to rehab. He had continued relapses throughout the 90s and was suspended over 5 times. Domestic-related arrest. He was arrested for allegedly hitting his wife. He also went to jail for failing to pay taxes. Pretty cool. He also was arrested in the 90s and early 2000s for cocaine possession and violating probation. So this is someone you want to model your life around. Absolutely. He seems, though, to have turned it around. He now has the Daryl Strawberry Recovery Center that focuses on addiction treatment. So I hope that is true. I hope he is become a better person after all that.
All right, so can we get some support to get to $50, guys, please?
Come on, please, man. This is more important, Daryl. Get out of here, Daryl Strawberry.
Now we're cruising finally. We're making good progress here in the job.
Yeah, come on. We're cruising and bruising.
Some support now.
Okay.
Let's get to $50 right now. Who's gonna do it? It's like $20, right? Who's gonna do a $20 super chat? 4 subs, $20 tip. Here we go. Nick Smith with $2. He says they're renaming the New York Giants because it hurts big people. There you go. The Giants are so offended.
Here we go.
To be called Giant, it's very offensive, right? Like Andre the Giant, if he were around today, he'd be so offended that you're calling him a giant.
Yeah, definitely.
We want to be, Andre the Big Bone, right? So that's what they're going to be. They're going to be called the New York Big Boners.
What? The big bone is fat, though. Big bone means fat.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you for $2, Nick. Your stepdad tonight.
Somehow my next clip is titled Boner. So let's see what this is. The boner talk doesn't stop.
Are you guys aware? I think I talked about this before. So,
huh?
We're making a joke about the big boners, right?
No, you did, and no one laughed. Go ahead.
Are you aware that the word boner, okay, actually has a completely different meaning than what we use it as? Much like a lot of names and words change over time. So, the original meaning of the word boner is that you made a big, embarrassing mistake. Now, what people did is they took that word and they said, well, what's an embarrassing mistake? Well, getting a hard-on in the middle of...
That is not true, sir. How dumb can you be, sir? It's called boner because it's embarrassing? No, it's because it gets hard like a bone, dumb fuck. Oh, my God.
They took that word and they said, well, what's an embarrassing mistake? Well, getting a hard-on in the middle of public.
Okay.
They call that a boner. Get it? So... now, when you just hear boner, you just think, oh, someone has an erection in public. But in reality, that's supposed to mean they made an embarrassing mistake. So case in point, back in the day...
Okay, I'm finding the real truth of this. Let's let him talk, and then I'll tell you the truth of the matter.
Comic friends, this term all the time. There was a whole a whole issue of Batman, where it's on the cover of the freaking... of the
what?
issue. It's the Joker, and it's like a newspaper, and it says... the Joker made a big boner. And the Joker's like on the front page embarrassed. He's like, oh no, I made a boner. And it's like, that was common back then. That was the language, that was the lingo. No one thought, oh, the Joker had a giant erection and he's embarrassed. It was, he made a mistake. And that was the whole issue, was like the media was making fun of the Joker for making a huge mistake when he was trying to pull a crime. And then basically he's trying to get revenge on the media for making fun of him, and Batman has to thwart it.
So they'll laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make. There we go. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it was a different word back in the day, but that was a long fucking time ago. So here we go. In the 1800s to early 1900s, it did mean, it came from the noun bonehead, of course, which we all know and love. That means someone's stupid. And a boner came from a boneheaded error, right? A boner. In 1908, there's an article which says he pulled a real boner in that game, speaking of baseball team. Then, in 1930s to 1950s, it changed. Comic strips and novelty magazines used boner for funny goofs and bloopers. There was still no sexual meaning at all to that. And then in the 1950s, of course, something changed, and boner started to mean an erection. This is slang derived from bone, itself a euphemism for penis. The new meaning quickly overtook the old one, especially after World War II, as sexual humor became more open in the public. By the 1970s, the mistake sense was almost extinct, except as a pun. Today, it totally means an erection.
See? It's very weird how words' meanings change over time to become something completely different than what they originally were.
Uh-huh. My AI said, if you want, I can list a few other words that took similarly weird turns, like cock, gay, or ass, for comparison. Want that? Nah, show me later. Liger FM says, remember the Steven Seagal energy drink? No, I don't, but that seems like something he would do. Let's see. Oh, the energy drink commercial he did, right? He did a commercial for energy drinks. Steven Seagal Lightning Bolt Energy. I know he did some Japan commercials as well. This is... Sir Moist commented on this. Here we go. Here's the commercial. This is Sir Moist commented on this. So here we go. This one thing. What time is it right now? I got a few more clips to play. It's 2:23. We're fine. This is his own brand here.
Boss, I put another 2,000 cans to go to fill this pool.
Man, I feel so sorry for you, but you know what? I really wanted to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you.
There he is. Just wish he just someone in the
That's
Steven
Moist.
Seagal cheers. Steven Blood. I feel like that.
Where's the real commercial? This is horrible. He didn't even try to say it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Big ups. Get out of here, you sexy Sir Moist. Not that deep. Here we go. The pool lady's coming.
Hey
Don't
there.
worry.
We want to tell you about Steven Seagal's new energy drink. It's called Lightning Bolt. It's 100% natural, and it tastes just great. In fact, it's so good, he likes swimming in it.
They just printed that out.
How's it going, baby?
Boss, I put another 2,000 cans to go to fill this pool.
Man, I feel so sorry for you.
Australian style.
But you know what? I really wanted to swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt with you.
Yeah, but you know I love doing it because I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Lightning Bolt is a unique energy drink. It's the first of its kind. With 100% pure juice blends, and is the only energy drink to contain Tibetan goji berries and Asian cordyceps.
Sweet!
It hits the spot every time.
Now we can both swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt pool.
Cool, baby. Thank you, man. You do the right
Thank you,
thing.
darling.
Oh, look. Okay, you can tell they're not involved anyway physically. Whenever the girl hits you with this, guys, this lean back, you're in trouble. Okay, give up. Abort mission, right, Indrid? Yeah, Indrid just said it. This means she is not interested in you. You don't want to see this. Just start crying right now if you see that. You got no chance.
Just see that?
Oh, Steven, you're hilarious. Okay, enough of the boner talk. Let's get to the smell of the office talk instead.
He'll talk to us in the kitchen, he'll talk to us in the dining room, talk to us in the bathroom. He just doesn't talk in here for some reason. I don't know why. Here you go, it could be the smell, the overwhelming smell. Because as you know, because I'm in here all the time, it just smells like complete swamp ass in here, right?
See, yes.
No, in reality, it smells good in here, because usually I have an air freshener plugged into the wall, and I wear cologne now, so it actually usually smells really good in here these days.
Mm-hmm.
King Michael, how are you this evening?
Just letting you know, you shouldn't have to wear cologne in an office to make it smell good. I think if you have to resort to cologne in an office, you have problems. But maybe that's just me. Gone but not my comments. Legend says people think they buy chicken and own it, but you only own a license to eat it. If you owned it, you could do stuff like put actually good chicken in there. Ah, yeah, that makes sense to me. Gone but not my comments. You own a license to eat said chicken. So this smell continued until DSP had a bright idea.
What cologne am I wearing? Well, why don't we get to $100 of support and I'll tell you what cologne I'm wearing tonight. There we go. Let's go right now. Let's get some support. Let's rally right now. Let's hit $100 and I'll tell you what cologne I'm wearing tonight. I actually reapplied it right before I came into the office tonight for Truxton.
I reapplied it. He's going into an office by himself. I can't emphasize that enough, guys. He's walking into an office with no one else in there, and he reapplied. Hang on, time for business. God, drunk driver. I need to reapply. Hang on.
It's from the Predator's perspective this time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, get Predator talk. Who cares? We might be watching the Mario movie trailer today, by the way. I've not seen it yet, but I'm just guessing DSP is going to watch it because he did talk about it last night, and there was a Nintendo Direct, I think.
Loomis says, what did the Mario movie get wrong? I think Sonic was better. I've only seen Sonic 2. I thought the Sonic 2 movie was just okay. It had some fun parts, but like I feel like the Sonic 2 movie is better if you just
tomorrow, my bad.
And just enjoy it as like
my bad, it's tomorrow. I thought it was
an action movie, then it's fine. The Mario movie, here's the thing. Mario is like the one big thing. If you were to say right now, honestly, who is the one character that is synonymous with video games? If you could think of the entire history of video games being entertainment, what's the big character? The answer is Mario. Mario started it all. Mario is the character that brought video games.
I was going to say Birdo.
To everyone's home. He was the #1 played game for the longest amount of time. To this day, he's still insanely popular, okay? So if you're thinking, oh, it's going to be Mario, you're going to have a movie, right? Well, what's the history of Mario? He started off in regular Mario Brothers, then there was Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World. Then there was, what was it? Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. And then you get into the 2000s where there was some of the 2D Marios that came back. Then you had Mario Galaxy and all that. Then you have Mario Odyssey. So there's a ginormous history of Mario games.
Yes.
The Mario movie, if you're thinking you're going to start a Mario movie franchise, all right, have it be Super Mario Brothers. Explain the history of Mario and Luigi, how they get to the Mushroom Kingdom, how they tried to help.
That history didn't even exist when those games came out.
Peach or whatever, them against Bowser, right? Not even no Koopa kids.
Yeah. All right, so we're starting the movie. We're on level 1-1. You got to walk to the right. Watch out for Goombas.
None of this, it's just them against Bowser. And that would be the movie you're expecting. Instead, what they proceeded to do was try to cram as much Nintendo IP into the movie as humanly possible.
They want it to be hype.
There's Mario and Luigi, but now they have a family. What is this? That never existed before. Oh, look, there's Princess Peach, but then there's all the Toadstool people. But then now you've got the Donkey Kongs are in it for some reason. When were they part of Mario? I mean...
Is that a serious statement? I believe Mario was in Donkey Kong first, sir.
Yes, Donkey Kong had the, what was his name, Jumpman in it.
And
but never was that official that they were in the same world, and they certainly, Donkey Kong was not.
You need to, you need to make it clear. I think it's easier for DSP if like all the characters in all movies are labeled above their head. You know, it says who they are. Like Mario, formerly known as Jumpman, once featured in the following games. It's easier if they do that. They should have done that. You're right.
Mushroom Kingdom. Why the fuck is Mario Kart racing in it? Doesn't even make sense.
That is something Mario does. That is what Mario does. It's fucking Mario Kart.
What the movie was a lot of noise and a lot of flashiness and a lot of fast movement, but nothing had any substance. Like nothing meant anything. It was just, let's throw a whole bunch of Nintendo flashy IP at your face and hopefully the kids like it. That's what it felt like. Like for me as a longtime Mario fan,
oh my God.
The movie and I wasn't really, I didn't feel like I was, how can I say, like when you eat a meal, you want to be full. I watched the Mario movie, it ended, I felt completely empty. I felt like I had wasted all the time I watched the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This
like,
is so wild.
Like empty and vapid. Like, yeah, it checked the boxes. It has Mario, it has Luigi, it has the princess, it has some Koopas, it has...
Just for some lore here, DSP stream has stopped streaming. It's not me. The top left you can see. The slideshow has stopped. DSP did say good morning all. Oh, now it's back, so maybe we're okay.
But it just didn't feel like Mario to me. It felt like they had opportunity to establish an actual universe of Nintendo IP, and instead they just wanted to put out schlock that was flashy, but would make a lot.
Okay, is this a word? I often think he says words that aren't real, but maybe this is an old style word. Schlock?
Of Nintendo IP, and instead they just wanted to put out schlock that was flashy,
schlock?
but would make a lot of money.
Schlock. Is schlock a word?
to prove what I'm saying is true, the next Mario movie is not Mario 2.
Oh, I've asked about it before. Thank you, Twerk to Spec. I have asked about this word before. It's in my search. Yes, schlock is a real English word. It means cheap, trashy, or low-quality goods. Okay, there we go. You could say the Mario movie was low quality. It's not the best movie in the world, but you could tell that fucker was polished. And I thought about what they were doing, and it made a fuck ton of money. Go ahead.
To prove what I'm saying is true,
yeah, go ahead.
The next Mario movie is not Mario 2. It's not Mario 3. It's not Mario World. It's not even Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. It's Mario Galaxy. So they're basically saying, oh, you know those 20-some years of Mario history? Throw that out. It doesn't matter. Let's go right to Mario Galaxy, which is more marketable because we can sell it right now on the Switch. So the next one will have skip everything else.
But they can still add aspects that they think is entertaining. They're trying to make an entertaining movie. Do you really want Super Mario Brothers 2, the movie? The movie opens and they just open the door and they start falling. Whoa! What the fuck? Who are these guys? They're wearing masks. No, I'm making it sound hype though. So no, don't. That's not what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That in reality that would be a bad movie, even though it did sound kind of hype to me.
Okay. So you don't really care then. You don't care about 20, 30 years of Mario history. You're just going to skip all of that just to pump out a movie that's flashy for the kids.
Yeah, I mean, Mario 2 is just a dream, so yeah. But
okay, so I guess you're not really appealing to those who like Mario. And to be honest, like, every time they went to a new scene, right, there would be like, what song are they going to play now? Oh, listen to that. They're actually playing a song from Mario 2. That's cool. Wait, now they're playing a song from Mario World. Wait, now they're playing a song from Sunshine.
Who cares?
And that's what I mean. Like, there was no attention to care.
Yes,
There's no reason for them to have those songs at that point. I just throw it all in there, mash it all together. We don't care. As long as it's in there, it'll be like fan service for longtime fans.
So you're saying for this first movie, they could only... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I'll show you the Asmongold clip before we start.
Over. Time for the pre-stream.
I'll show you. Hold on. Let's just listen to this first.
I want to talk about Black Friday.
Just the intro. Then we'll do the Asmongold part.
On and off, what we're going to do, and we haven't really decided yet. Well, time is flying. We're almost halfway into November. We still don't know what we're going to be doing for our next big special event. Let's try to hammer that out today.
Right, that's boring.
And at the very
Next.
least, have a general idea of what we'll be doing. But in addition, today's a more chilled day. I'm excited to continue with Outer Worlds 2 and get into the meat of it. Curious on what's everyone else's mind. No real game news or anything today. More of a laid-back show, but that's okay.
Typical as always.
It's going to be a good one. So sit back and relax. It's time.
Okay, it's boring. Go. He's boring. We'll get our skip juice going. Go.
Doesn't mean anything or make any sense. So, I mean, and let's be honest, almost all these video game movies have done this. Does the Uncharted movie have anything to do with the actual Uncharted games?
Wow.
No. What about the Halo TV show? No. See what I'm saying? Like, they did their own thing, but that's not what people wanted who were lifelong fans of this content. They wanted to actually be representative of what they've been experiencing for 30 plus years of their life. And you didn't give them that. You gave them schlock for kids to smile and clap at. And now here they are. They made a lot of money, but did it mean anything?
Was it meaningful?
Did it teach you about Mario? Did it really introduce you to Mario? No.
Yes, it did in a very hype way. And for kids that don't know about Mario, they say, wow, that movie's pretty fucking fun. Can I play a game about this guy?
It was just a flashy movie for kids.
Yep. Which is what kids want to see. Okay, anyways. I don't know why we're taking it so seriously about his takes on movies. You see, okay, I'm paused there. Let's just get his Asmongold take real quick, and then we'll go back for a skip juice, okay? So I'm going to get to the Asmongold take, and then we will get to it.
Dark Owls, whatever your name is, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, says, what do you have to say about Asmongold's criticisms of you earlier today?
Here we go.
I don't know anything about them. I don't watch Asmongold. I don't know what he said, to be honest. I don't particularly care. Earlier today, we were playing Pokemon.
Yeah?
And we were just chatting and chilling while I was playing
You think he's talking about your playthrough of Pokemon? Really?
Come on, I have no clue what he could have criticized.
This right here tells you, this is the look of someone that doesn't care, by the way. Right here. This is someone that's not caring at all. This is a look I often do when I'm not caring about something. Yeah, Asmongold. Never heard of him. Asmongold.
And we were just chatting and chilling while I was playing Pokemon, I have no clue what he could have criticized. The stream was actually incredibly well supported. I wasn't even asking for contributions or anything because it was so well supported. So
you were asking for contributions. You said it was a slow Pokemon stream many times, and you asked for contributions, I don't know, the usual 10 times, but that's not what he's talking about even?
No idea what he could have criticized, nor do I give a shit. Honestly, you know, he can say whatever.
Hey, he's already assuming it's about begging. You're right, Freezy Pop. Well, if he's talking about me, it might be the begging, so...
More power to him. He's definitely one of those guys that reacts all the time to content, so... I don't know. Here's the question. Was he watching my content and reacting to it, or was he watching detractor content?
He was watching clips of your content, sir.
He's watching detractor content. He's not watching my content. He's watching one-sided, skewed, focused on negative content that's not representative of me. Case in point. Right now, okay, I can watch Wings of Redemption's detractors, and I can watch some of what he does raw, and you can see a little bit of a difference between it, okay? When you just watch his detractor content, no exaggeration, they only show him dying a bunch of times, playing Battlefield, and raging every time. In reality, that's not what happens. He dies, but he doesn't always rage. He only rages at times when he gets, like, surprised, or he's genuinely...
Yeah, he sits there non-verbal for 80% of his real streams.
Shocked that he died in that way. It's not every death, but of course the detractor content makes it look like that.
Okay.
And the detractor content will take focused moments of things that happen over a 2, 3, 4 hour stream and only show the ones that may be twisted as negative. Sometimes it's out of context. It only shows half a conversation.
Yeah.
So knowing what they do to him, you can only assume it's probably exactly what they do to me. Whatever.
Just assume it's...
The way I see detractor content,
here we
it's
go.
a way to at least get a quick, digestible idea of how the public is perceiving someone at any given time. And
based on what is shown on the clips of that person's content, yes.
What they're criticizing you for.
Okay.
With Wings right now, they're criticizing him because basically he's not on Lolcow Live anymore. He keeps insisting he's not going to go back, but his streams aren't doing very well. His streams are making anywhere between $40 to $100 each, and that's
Why are you pocket watching your boy here?
He's complaining he's not making a lot of money. And everyone's like, you're going to go back, you're going to go back. He's like, well, I don't want to, right? So that's one of the things. And of course, him eating on the streams constantly, rubbing his face constantly. There's a few things that they got him for.
You guys have that in common.
That's what they have issue with him, okay? Yeah. And of course, I guess a lot of people also...
As he rubs his nose right into the grease hair wipe. Look at this. So you do the nose wipe to pick up some material. This is usually some kind of gluish material. In this case, it's boogers. And then he rubs those boogers into his hair right after he makes fun of Wings for rubbing his face.
That's what they have issue with him, okay?
So you need your paste here, and then you get that, and then...
And of course, I guess a lot of people also say that...
That keeps your hair back longer.
He lies about a lot of stuff. Like, it's been established that things have happened, and then he later on will try to say it in another way that, oh, it didn't happen that way, and then hope that people forgot or something. Again, I don't know because I don't know a lot about the guy, so I can't confirm or deny that, but that seems to be a running shtick of the detractor content for him.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
That's a shtick, by the way.
Knowing how that is with him, I can only imagine the stuff that's said about me. There's probably things that are brought up constantly that are from the past that don't apply to today anymore.
Yes. There's like streams from a week ago?
Probably things that are taken completely out of context. Here's an example. Yesterday...
All right, we'll get back to this. I don't want to get too far behind. I promise we'll watch this today, though, okay? I promise. The Pasta Maker says, a lot of investment, brother. It's a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, sports is... You can care as much or as little as you want. It's so ridiculous, right? To think you have to, like, dedicate your life to it. It's not WB Champions. That's not even like that, though, but he turns it into that. Mechanic Drew says, yeah, Pats and Giants won most Super Bowls in the 2000s or the 20,000s, but I got you, Mechanic Drew. Yes, that's why he liked them, I'm sure. Seaberry Treasure says, feels very Freudian that he associates this word with public embarrassment exclusively. Ooh, interesting thought there. I'm down with that. That's interesting. For him, boner is a negative, public, embarrassing thing. Bill Brasky says, mentioning cologne to tease for the review show. Yeah, I think, well, he really wants to do his fucking review show about cologne because he thinks everyone loves it. It's a great idea, but no one likes it. Asmongold, lifetime roach behavior. I was dying. Yeah, he said generational roach, which I thought was my favorite line. The NYC Golden Glover says, this is why Pig keeps Wings around. See, I'm better. Correct. That is the only reason he's keeping Wings around. That is correct. It's only so he can talk down to someone and have a moral high ground on someone. That's the only reason Wings is staying around. Greedo the Green says, got to ask about Asmon about talking about him. Dave goes straight to shit on Wings for 30 minutes. DSP is a worm. Yep. Reminder, guys, there's someone that's worse than me, and his name is Wings. That's what you were saying too, NYC Golden Glover, I know. Greedo the Green, same thing. Hey, Wings does worse shit. Let me tell you, he's bad. And Logan K says, hasn't Phil said that all Detractor content is his content? Thus, why would clips be invalid? Answer, he wants control of the narrative. Well, that's what he's doing right now when he says, like, oh, you know it's all out of context, guys, so it's not worth watching. And you could disregard everything you see because it's all taken out of context. Case in point, Wings is an asshole in his stream multiple times, okay? Anyways, big ups, everybody. Let's go. Preestream, and this is a real Preestream, starts now.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, the 11th of November, 2025.
I'll get a poll
I'm
going.
DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast, returning after a day away yesterday so we could focus on Pokemon and make major progress in the game, which we did. It was great, and the playthrough continues, swimmingly. So today we're back. There's only 2 more podcasts today and 1 coming up on Thursday. You might say, well, what's the reasoning there? Friday is the big new release of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And I want to heavily focus on that release day. Therefore, I'm going to skip the podcast that day. And I said, well, let's try to space out the shows so that we can have one every other day. And again, I'm trying to make as much progress in Pokemon as possible. So I'm trying to time it so that the Pokemon stream.
And this is why we have Skip Juice.
I prefer doing the podcast when there's more going on, when there's a big topic at hand or some gaming news. It just kind of sucks right now. I'm not going to lie. The timing's a little off. Tomorrow, I guess there's going to be the release of the trailer
for
Super Mario Galaxy movie, as well as, I guess, some kind of a Sony Japanese direct event that's supposed to cover Japanese-centric Sony games.
They're going to try to bring in Japanese culture shit into this thing. Fuck it.
So, to be honest, it probably would have been a little better if I was doing a podcast tomorrow, but the timing is what it is. We will be doing another show on Thursday where I'll probably cover those topics. If, there's big stuff to react to, for example, this Mario movie trailer, I'll probably react to that on that show coming up.
Why didn't you just change the day? Okay, whatever.
With all of the game news
that being said,
coming later on in the week, the question is, what do we have to talk about today?
Nothing.
Well, obviously, we could talk about all the playthroughs and things that I'm doing and where we are, but to be honest, there's not that much of an update since Sunday. Pokemon is continuing. We haven't gotten near the end yet, but we're getting...
I think we might have the earliest Q&A ever.
We're making good progress every time we play it. Tormented Souls 2, we've made some great progress. We're now in the 4th out of 6 major dungeon locations in the game, so we're more than halfway done with that. Mortal Kombat has been going good every time that we play it, but now I feel like we're getting to the point where either we have to play the odds and ends that are left, or we're going to have to start going back to other content. For example, maybe you want to see me go back to Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. I don't know. We're playing it tonight. It really is up to you guys what you want to see. The bummer about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, they still didn't update it. It's been out for a week and a half. The online play is still busted. They didn't fix it. Yeah. They're claiming there's going to be this online arcade update coming that's going to add features and make the online play more viable, but it's still in the works. So we're kind of stuck just doing offline content in this collection until they make the online play worthwhile. It's just not right now. So we're kind of, waiting. So we got, progress in each playthrough that I'm doing. But to be honest, there's nothing major to really talk about. Today we're playing Outer Worlds 2.
It's going to happen soon.
That today we will have...
Oh, man, I wish I could take my poll back. When is Q&A going to start? Do we make it to 12?
Major progress and an update and something to talk about. Because when I played Outer Worlds 2 back on Sunday, the question was, would it be any good? So I played it for 2.5 hours on Sunday. And the answer that I have for you right now is I have no idea. Because the game had a 2-hour-long intro to introduce certain gameplay mechanics and story, but then the game fast forwards 10 years in the timeline, and then the game begins. I touched down on the first world. I played for 15 minutes, and we were out of time. So I really don't know if I like the game yet, because we've barely played it. Today, I should get a big meaty chunk into Outer Worlds 2. And everyone who's been coming by for the last 2 days asking, hey, is it any good? I should have a better answer today's stream. Sorry that I don't have a good answer for you now. Because I don't feel like we got far enough in the game to really give any kind of a quantifiable response. So, someone says the stream died. No, it didn't. The stream is good.
Yeah, see, that was the hiccup right there.
Something happened on YouTube. It looks like it's working for me.
That was that hiccup.
Hopefully it's working for all of you. Looks like it's working for me. There you go. On my Kick channel over the last week.
Oh, wait.
So, there's been some drama on my Kick channel over the last week. Notably, the drama was that about a week and a half ago, I actually gave a new feature to the people on Kick. Allow me to explain. I need to give backstory because it's so convoluted and confusing. So allow me to explain.
Okay.
Months ago, okay, Kick instituted a new system by which when you watch someone's channel, you earn channel points. Can you use those channel points for anything? A few little things, but nothing major. So, for example, you can wager the channel points for, like, guessing, like, predictions, they call them. So, let's say, for example, I don't know, I'm playing American Truck Sim.
Yeah, I'm not gay. I hate this drama shit.
Creator like Dunsfelter would put up a prediction saying, will Phil finish this job within the next 20 minutes? And then people would wager their channel points and either win or lose them depending on what actually happens and how they voted, okay? In addition, there are highlighted messages on the Kick chat where if you can use your channel points you've accrued, you get a message that pops up that shows a certain color and is like a highlight on the screen. And you can have the ability to have text in there or use emotes, all right? So when these channel points launched months ago, I turned it on right away. I was like, oh, this is cool. Let's turn it on. This is similar to what we used to have over on Kick, or excuse me, over on Twitch. And I like that feature, right? I want to give more features to my viewers. Immediately, we find all these problems with the system.
I want to give more features to my viewers. Actually, Kick gave those features to the viewers, not you. Like he did something. Oh yeah, I love giving new features to my viewers. I worked hard on this.
Okay. The problem is trolls can basically accrue the points, do highlighted messages that are awful. You know, they could do doxing, they could do racist, sexist things, bigoted things, insulting my family members, horrible things, right?
Okay.
Okay, we'll ban the trolls. Oh, that doesn't solve it. They can still do the highlighted messages even when they're banned.
What?
So they can't chat, but they can send highlighted messages that everyone can see. So what's
this
the
is
point
bullshit.
Then, right? So immediately we saw this is a big problem because trolls started doing horrible things. And again, it's one thing if it's like it's a stupid insult or whatever, but we were having people doing heinous things like doxing and stuff. You can't have that, okay?
Definitely.
So I had to turn off the highlighted messages for like 2 months because of this, okay? So about a week and a half ago, people in Kick chat kept bugging me saying, hey, are you aware they fixed this loophole, this problem? I was like, no, I'm not aware that they fixed it, okay? So people just kept asking me for 2-3 days straight, will you turn them on? Will you turn them on? Will you turn them on? And finally I was like, all right, fine. I'll turn on the messages. Since you guys keep bugging me for it, you know, I'll just do it. So I turned them on, and then sadly, it almost felt like a cause and effect. I turned on the text messages for moral support. That's what I call it, moral support. And when I did that, I'm not kidding, for 2 to 3 straight days, I got almost no support whatsoever via subs or kicks on Kick. And it was almost like a direct 1-to-1 ratio. I turned on a new feature to give something more to my viewers, and my viewers started, like, not supporting anymore. What happened?
Yeah.
You know?
No. No one new ever supported even after you turn them back on, though. So I hope you're not going to say that. It was always the same people that have always supported.
No. So I'll be honest. Yes, I got upset, which I shouldn't have. And I apologize for that now. I shouldn't have been getting angry about that.
We're going to respond to Asmongold without talking to Asmongold. Interesting strategy, King. Let's see how it works out.
Instead, I should have sat down and had a conversation with everyone about it. But what happens is there's a troll element. And everyone knows that my Kick chat, I just talked about this yesterday on stream, actually. There's a difference between my Kick chat and my YouTube chat. Allow me to explain.
Oh, please.
YouTube streaming, I've been doing now since 2021. Okay? Daily. And the people who watch me on YouTube are my longtime viewers, my longtime supporters, people who've been with me for 17 plus years, who like my stuff. Or they're people who maybe are more recent newcomers, but they like the positive element of my streams. They actually like the content. They like me and my personality. They want to hang out. So the YouTube chat is a place to do that. It's more moderated. It's more, I don't want to say safe, but it feels more like a place where you can kind of chill and have a good time.
Yeah, no one's talking over there, so you could kind of get a lot of attention, actually.
The Kick chat is freaking rowdy. All right? The Kick chat is literally...
Rate My Sanity says, a daycare center equals YouTube chat. Correct. It's more like a daycare over there. It's for people that want a place to plop their kids down in front of the TV and have something to do for 4 hours a day. You know what I'm saying?
At all times, full of action. The chat moves way faster than the YouTube chat. People can use motion emotes and things in the Kick chat to keep it moving. We have the morals into the chat constantly. So the chat rate's higher, and people are way more energetic and boisterous. But hand in hand with that comes the trolling element. As you know, a
Not
year
me.
ago, I was introduced to Kick by Kino
It's not me. This is the video.
Casino. And as a result of working with them, they tried to convince me to do stuff on Kick, so I started, and I've been streaming on Kick and YouTube for a year now, right? So what's happened is since I cut off Kino Casino and I don't work with them anymore, the people
Cut off is how we're describing it now. Cut off.
who like them essentially have kept watching me exclusively on
I think
Kick.
it's raw fill because no one in chat is mentioning the desync, but I'm sure it'll fix itself soon.
And they're definitely a trolling element. And I understand that. I explained this yesterday, but I kind of want to break it down in a way that makes sense on the show today.
Oh yeah,
okay?
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm okay with having two audiences. Okay, I am. And I feel now in the modern day, it makes sense to have two audiences. One audience that really likes me and positively supports all my
You
content.
think this is a normal thing people need to think about? Yes, guys, I have two audiences. One audience that hates me and one audience that loves me. I think it's important in the modern era.
And one audience that's there to kind of razz me every day, to make fun of me or whatever. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is those who take it to the extreme. Those who are attacking my family members. Those who are trying to literally lie about me every day and say things that literally don't happen.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
act like they're factually true
Like he
things,
begs for money
okay?
too much and stuff like that. That stuff doesn't happen. Ludwig World Order in the house says, Phil, you're talking about something some dude said. Why are you gay? I know this is very gay right now. I don't know what to say, but I'm feeling extremely gay right now. Just saying, I don't know why, but the NYC Golden Glover says, Never Leaves His Condo has a 2-hour daily life podcast where he can tell you all fun things that happen. In other words, what people are saying about me that I think I need to put a spin on.
Okay, but if you just want to sit there and you want to kind of make fun of me and you want to razz me and you want to do this stuff, I'm okay with that.
Stop razzing!
Really, I am. And the Kick chat, 100% is the place to do it. That way we kind of have that controlled element. If you want to be more positive, you want to be more of a bigger fan of my content and support it in a positive way, YouTube side. If you want to kind of be the razzing crowd that's active and rowdy and tossing emotes and making fun of me, Kick side. I'm okay with that. And that's a very different attitude. You have to understand, for many, many years back in the day.
Oh, mama, hiss
always,
again.
How dare you be critical of me? How dare you make fun of me and laugh?
You still say that too. And when people criticize him, he says, oh, it's not real because they don't know the full context. So he still does that today.
I mean, this is how you don't play. How could you? Absolutely ridiculous that you would do that, right? Today, I'm way more open to it. I just don't really care, to be honest.
That's why 8,000 people are banned on Kick Chat, by the way. Yes.
Everyone does it anyway. If we have an environment here where we can have that in my content and I can control it, and let's be honest, I can make a buck on it, then it's all good.
Literally
right?
a buck, by the way.
So what happened was last week, really, and this is my fault, I got into a bad mood about everything that was going on Kick. It literally looked like it was a direct response to me giving a new feature, giving back these highlighted moral support text messages. I turned them on, and then for like 3 days, no support at all. Okay? Seriously. And it really upset me. It did. So basically, I was lashing out and I was arguing with people in the Kick Chat about it. And we went back and forth for several different days about it, right? And then finally, I want to say it was like Sunday night. It was Sunday night. I came to a realization, okay? I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, in reality, me arguing with a certain audience isn't going to ever improve anything. It's not. It's just going to make things worse. It's going to give people this content that they want.
Yeah.
Where they can.
No. You asked for $625 for that feature, sir. It wasn't arguing. It said, give me $625 and then I'll put the feature back on, is what you said.
Make things worse. It's going to give people this content that they want where they can selectively pick parts of a stream and try to showcase it as that was the whole stream and say, see, all Phil did was argue with his audience. Because that's exactly what happened. People cherry-picked and they're like, so Phil said he got no contributions and therefore he argued with his audience and says he's not going to give them anything ever again. Literally not what happened. I've been doing great. I've been hitting all of my goals. Support has been outstanding. In general, things are really positive and good right now. So what? How could you say that I'm making no money? I'm angry that no one's supporting me, and I'm not going to give you anything. It doesn't make any sense. But that's how.
It makes a lot of sense because you still beg like you never have before. This is the peak begging era of DSP gaming we're watching right now. So it does make a lot of sense.
Angry that no one's supporting me, and I'm not going to give you anything. It doesn't make any sense. But that's how it's portrayed on the internet because that's what people do. They cherry pick the moments, and they try to fucking portray it like that's what happened when it's not what happened. Okay? So, after thinking about this, I was like, I've got a change of heart. All right? And what I want to do is I want to try to completely flip this on its head. Instead of being a grumpy old man, where I'm not going to get anywhere being a grumpy old man, I'm going to completely change my attitude. So, I went ahead and I added back the moral support messages with text, but I said, you got to use 500 channel points to do it. This way, this will avoid nonstop spamming. Because if I had it as 100 points, literally the entire chat would have been the messages, right? So I said, let's do it for 500 points or more, redeemed.
Yeah.
Let's bring back these messages. Now people can actually do, emotes, messages, or whatever. Okay? So I did that as of Sunday night. Okay, that was during the Tormented Souls 2 stream. There were some people who I'd been upset with over the week, and I unbanned them. And again, that was my fault.
Yeah, you said go fuck yourself to them, actually?
Being upset over nonsense, like literally over nothing. There was no reason for me to be upset because things have been going good. Does it suck when you get a decline in support? It does. But there was no reason for me to lose my cool like I did.
Yeah, you asked for $625 for the entire week, sir.
Okay.
He's not mentioning this part of it. It's really weird. Maybe he forgot the part where he asked for $625 to turn this feature back on, and that didn't happen. And maybe that has played a little part into this, why you decided to magically turn it back on. We're not mentioning that, though.
Ended up unbanning a bunch of people as well. All right? Sunday night, people came to the stream and were like, wait, what? The moral support's back? People are unbanned? This is great. And people started supporting again, and we're very positive and happy. And for the last day and a half, everything's been fine. Yeah. Everything's been good. Okay? So I just want to make this clear. Nothing's wrong is happening right now. We're good. I understand that the kick side is always going to be the more rowdy, controlling element. I get that.
Rowdy, controlling element.
Always will be. That's how it's set up to be. I would rather have people who are like that, who want to kind of, make fun of me, to be on that side and have the YouTube be a different viewing audience. I'm okay with that. I like that, actually. And I've gotten a lot better, I think, at juggling both chats over the last year. It's just that every once in a while, things change or something happens and I get upset. And it's my fault, And so
You ask for $625 and get pissy when you don't get it. For the poll, by the way, you can change your vote if you want to. If someone tips and makes DSP said Asmongold, that doesn't count. It has to come from him alone, okay?
I recognize my mistake. I corrected the mistake. I apologize to people who felt like maybe I was being abrasive over the last week, and we move forward positively, and we're all good, right? Cool. So last night, I'm streaming American Truck Simulator, and everything's going good. We're having a good time and everything, and people are like, are you aware?
Here it comes.
Asmongold.
That's one. All right, so if you vote Asmongold, 26% of you. Okay, so right now we have 25% of you are fucked.
Is talking about you.
24% of you are fucked.
Ow.
Yeah, it doesn't add to 100 right now.
Everyone talks about me at all times. Every day, someone's talking about me. Someone's making content about me. Something's doing toxic shit about me. They're watching detractor content. They're watching out of context shit.
Yeah.
What they never do is watch my live content. So what I mean, like, if people always are going to talk about me, they literally never watch me.
Yep.
They only watch the out-of-context detractor highlights, which will focus on negative stuff.
Okay, so this is why this statement happened. At least he's mentioning it.
What's the latest negative topic? Oh, well, Phil was really mean to his audience. He said that they gave him no support and he was going to give them nothing from now on, which isn't what happened. What happened was I was talking specifically to the kick viewers.
This is going to be effective, Phil. Yeah. This will debunk that whole video. Asmongold doesn't know what hits him. Asmongold won't know what hits him here. He's going to debunk this video right now.
Really mean to his audience. He said that
that's what he was.
Him no support and he was going to give them nothing from now on, which isn't what happened. What happened was I was talking specifically to the kick viewers. There had been a big, sharp decline in support.
Okay, so does that mean you hold your hand out and say countdown from 60?
To be directly in tandem with the moral support message issue. I did react poorly. I had already corrected that attitude. I had given back the messages.
That is not the only thing that was in that video, sir. How about you holding your hand out and counting down from 60 to get support?
3 streams and everything was good.
Yeah.
But Asmongold doesn't know that. He watches the detractor content and thinks that this is what's going on right now. Of course, he fully believes it at face value and thinks that it's all true.
He's watching clips of you. He should take things at face value, and they're not edited clips.
And then says stuff about me.
Yes.
So
making
that
fun
then
of you.
in tandem has people talking about me in a negative light.
Yes.
That sends people to my channel in a negative light to troll me. It's the usual stuff. This is nothing different, nothing special.
Rate my sanity, I like you. He says Asmongold. He is a dunce.
To troll me. It's the usual stuff. This is nothing different, nothing special. This has happened a zillion times. It will happen a zillion times again. Been there, done that.
I'm a victim.
I'm used to it.
Yep.
It's not a big deal.
I'm the victim here.
Like everyone is just talking about it. Like, why? By the time that these people who do this kind of internet commentary get to the topic's already outdated. That issue literally is already not a big deal. We're already past it, and we're already on new days of content, and everything's good. So why are we still talking about it? Oh, well, because Asmongold brought it up. I don't give a fuck what Asmongold brings up.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of tough to say that when you're talking now for 15 minutes about the very video that you don't care about, sir.
Why do I give a shit?
I don't know.
It doesn't affect me in any way. Just another wave of people who come to my content and say, oh, you suck, you suck. Okay, great. See you later. And now today is a normal day for me because I don't care. I give a shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Let's see. The cuck is in the house and says,
and now today is a normal day for me.
Asmongold can't compete with your content.
Care, give a shit.
Asmon can't compete with your content, so he just talks crap about others. Keep your head up.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. So, I agree.
Yeah, no big deal. No worries. We're good. We already have, like I said.
Are you, bro?
We already kind of recovered from it. We're already fine.
Are you, though?
And I'm sorry. I wholeheartedly admit I was in a bad mood for a few days. I shouldn't have been. All right. Honestly, I don't even know what really rubbed me the wrong way. It was probably not stuff related to the streams at all. There's other things that happen in real life behind the scenes, you know, some stressful stuff that's been affecting me. And, you know, it can sadly come through in the content, which it shouldn't.
What could he be speaking of there? I know many people will say divorce coin has never been higher, but something is getting to him. Look at the face of this man now. There is a deeper, darker worry behind those black eyes. What could it be? Stay tuned to find out.
And then I got at odds with certain people in chat for no reason. It's just dumb shit, you know, but we learn. We live and we learn and we grow. And, I immediately, when I had that moment of retrospection on Sunday, and I looked at it, I was like, why am I acting like this? Why am I upset? Things are going good. I'm hitting my goals. The content's getting attention. We're all doing good. Why am I upset?
Yeah.
I literally couldn't think of a reason. Like, I actually don't know why I'm upset and I'm at odds with the kick chat. It doesn't seem to make sense. And
it's because they didn't give you the $625 that you wanted. That keeps leaving that part out.
Oh yeah, that's kind of how they're supposed to act. That's the point, is that the kick people are like that. The YouTube people are a different crowd. It's okay. So again, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that I acted like that. All right.
Okay. So we don't care though.
Asmongold, I don't give a fuck what he says. I don't even know what he said. I don't care.
But I still want to apologize for the things he said in that video, or the things he showed on that video. I want to apologize for those, but I don't care about what he said on there, okay? Just letting you know. So real quick, let me recap. This is very confusing. I am sorry for the things that Asmongold showed on that video, but yet, in a very real way, I don't care about that, okay? You got it? Make sense? I don't care. Keep that in mind.
He literally reacts to detractor content, which is always skewed. If he actually wanted a real perspective on someone, he would actually watch their real content. Like instead of watching detractor clips on X, he would say, oh, is he streaming right now? Let's see what he's doing.
Oh my God, Asmongold, please do that. Please.
And then tune into the stream and then judge for yourself rather than just the out of context shit.
It'll be much funnier if you do that, actually. It will be much funnier. You'll realize how boring and how pathetic it actually is.
Doesn't care. He has a giant crowd of giant who watch him, and he literally just watches the clips. He always has. He's a clip watcher, right? Like that's
He's a
what he
clip
does.
watcher. The classic clip watcher.
So he's going to watch it out of context. He's going to believe it. He's going to make comments. I don't give a shit.
Okay. But I do want to apologize for the things he showed.
I don't. It doesn't affect me. Every day you got people who talk shit about me. It doesn't affect me. I've been here for 17 years. I'm on year 18. I'm going to be here as long as I want. It doesn't matter how many people have something toxic or negative to say about me today. It doesn't affect me. It does. I'll still be here the next day and the next day and the next day, pumping out content, having fun with a good audience.
Begging my ass off, trying to get $625 in a week to turn on a feature and then get pissy when you don't pay me enough. That kind of stuff.
Making a living doing it. And I'm happy for it and I'm grateful for it. And I'm sorry when I do have times when I get upset about shit and I act in a stupid way. That's what happens. Okay? It is. That's what happens. And I'm sorry for that. I am. Okay?
Thanks, Generational Roach. Generational Roaching. Ozzy says, we underestimate how crazy DSP is. Picture him trying to hold a conversation with other people in their 40s, people with families, corporate jobs. He would just be the classic weirdo at your job, right? Like, I think we all work with people that might be a little bit weird, and you just, like, know they're weird, so you have to deal with their weirdness. And you try to avoid them. I think that's what he probably was at Sikorsky, you know? That's what I bet, you know? Yeah, so, you watch the game? Yeah, I like all the teams. I like every team we have. Okay, well, I got to get back. Let me know if you want to, you know, that thing, whatever. Yeah, you know, yeah, I got to go. That's what it'll be like.
But the truth is, because here you go. Here come the idiots. Well, the only reason that you had a change of heart is because Asmongold talked about it.
Yes.
Asmongold watched the stuff yesterday. I already added the moral support messages and unbanned everyone on Sunday.
Then why? No. He's right about this. He did have the change of heart earlier, but why do you feel the need to apologize again?
So unless there was a fucking time machine where I saw his reaction, I went back in time a day, and I did it on Sunday, what you're saying makes no sense, and you're a fucking idiot.
Why did you have to apologize again then, sir?
But again,
if you're confident with your response, why are we saying going through this all again?
That's the detractor's perspective.
Oh.
We make up a narrative. We invent shit that's not real, and we believe it as our reality because we're mentally ill idiots.
Okay, well, Philip likes to say we create things, so I'll tell you the real story. I'll create all of this out of thin air, of course. DSP on Monday said $625, and I'll turn back on the moral support messages. That didn't happen, and he begged his ass off every single day of that week to make it happen. On the final day, he lowered the goal to 100, I believe, which is still $500 for those keeping track at home. Then he lowered it to 75, and then someone did give 25, so then he had 50 left, and he begged his ass off to the end of that stream. And the night stream, though, for some reason, he had a change of heart after banning multiple people that did support him, and then he turned them back on. And that's where we're at now. So he did already apologize for this behavior. He's right about that. However, today is a bonus apology for reasons. It's not about Asmongold, though, because he doesn't care about him, right?
So believe what you want. I don't care, but I don't own a time machine.
Okay.
Okay,
yes.
I don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now that topic's done, let's do some shout-outs. Let's say hellos, and then you begged for your audience.
Ooh.
And that's not true, too. Oh, well, he was talking about how over 15 years you begged for your audience's money. Literally never, ever asked for contributions until my trolls ruined my YouTube channel and made it so I couldn't make a living on ad revenue.
Okay.
All the way up through...
Well, Asmongold, luckily for Asmongold here, Asmongold did watch a clip from before that time when he was begging for people to click the ads. So that was, while he wasn't asking for tips, he was asking people to click the ads for money. So one and the same.
When they got me those false copyright strikes, which ruined my channel and made it so that I couldn't make a living on ads anymore, that's when I had to start asking for crowd support.
Begging,
Before
yes.
then, I never did.
So you could choose not to do
and
that,
that's
though?
a fucking fact.
Okay.
And you can go back and you can watch documentaries that talk about it. Go watch the fucking June the King documentary. That literally shows that there was a year where all my views tanked because false copyright strikes affected my channel, kicked me out of the YouTube algorithm.
You will not find that in the June the King documentary because it doesn't exist. As you can see here from the timeline, this fancy timeline here, his views were on a consistent downfall since well before This Is How You Don't Play happened. The downfall was already on when This Is How You Don't Play happened, okay? And then it kept going down all the way in a very linear fashion, okay? But okay, definitely. It was all because of This Is How You Don't Play, for sure. Go ahead. If anything, This Is How You Don't Play gave him a temporary boost, the likes of which you would never get that far again. But anyways, go ahead.
I couldn't make a living just on ad revenue anymore, and I had to change my model. I literally never intended to be an internet live streamer. I wanted to do on-demand videos. I had to change my model to survive because people fucked with me.
So you are admitting now that the model, it did include begging intentionally.
So when you complain, oh, I hate that Phil asks for money, then you shouldn't have fucked with my livelihood. I never had to.
It's your fault.
Did. Now you deal with the repercussions. You don't like the current Phil that asks for contributions. You made the monster.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay, we might get another Asmongold react with this. You made me the beggar I am today, trolls.
You don't like the current Phil that asks for contributions. You made the monster. You're Dr. Frankenstein. Now you gotta live with the monster you created, bitches. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because you don't have a time machine to go back in time and change what you already did.
What?
Tough shit. All right. Anyway, let's get back on topic, shall we? Let's do some shout-outs. Let's have some...
Yeah, definitely, man.
We got to figure out what we're going to be doing on Black Friday. €10 super chat. Figure that out. Interesting. Okay.
Well, that's going to be on Twitter later. You know that, so. You guys made the monster. That was a wild statement. Yeah, I begged my ass off. That's because of you guys made me do this. So you guys, the trolls, are the reason I'm the asshole I am today. Wow. Pretty cool, man. Nice own. That was definitely a felting. He definitely felted us with that one. The pasta maker says, no, kick baby. It was just a bad mood. I still love your money, baby. I give you all the highlighted messages you want. I promise to change. Oh, that's what he's doing, yep.
But Cabal, was Fingers crossed. I mean, the game. I had some comments on the you run on ultra performance.
Who cares?
I'm serious. This is how people react. I guess now that I'm into PC gaming.
What?
We get these weird reactions like that. I'm like, well, I really don't know, right? I don't know. Is that
Big
true?
up screen. What?
Because I have an ultra performance, is it actually running at 720p? Should I change it to just regular performance? Or I don't know.
You know, performance
I'm
is
still new
okay,
to this
yeah.
game. I've only
he loves performance mode. He thinks it's like the premier way to play a game, right? He really does think performance is the best. He puts on ultra performance, by the way.
Been PC gaming for a year. To be honest, I really don't understand the technology. I thought it looked fine. Am I
he
a
puts
plebeian?
on ultra
Is that what
performance.
it is? Am I a gaming peon? I don't understand. Then educate me. I need to know what to do. Do you want me to change the resolution today? Or whatever. I'll do it. Let me know. I need to know. There you go. So it's just you have a 4070 graphics card, but they're using a TV. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. All right. Well, today when we play the game, let's figure this out. Yes, I would definitely like to get the game to look better if we can. So let's mess with it a little bit today, I guess. Okay? All right. Thanks a lot. Okay.
So yeah, he really thinks, though, that what he thinks is performance mode means it's better FPS, which is true, but he doesn't know about how that happens, right? How that happens is they prioritize FPS over quality, right? So you're not getting the best picture at all because they're making sure you get the frames you want. But he thinks that's like the ultimate mode. He really thinks that's the ultimate mode. Like, you're meant to do that. I don't know why. It's so weird. Green of the Green says, see how easy he lies? Oh, yeah, that's his favorite thing to do. I think he can create his own narratives in his head pretty easily. I think that's really what it is more. and then they just become his truth. You know what I mean? Like, nowhere in the June documentary, I promise you, it does not say, this is how you don't play, made his views go down, and then he had to start begging, right? That's not in that video at all. We all saw it, right? They don't... June the King doesn't really hit on that point that DSP always says about how, like, this is how you don't play is the time where, like, everyone just, like, hated him, you know? That's the time when everyone clicked and started hating him. That's not, like, really in that, but it's what he wishes it was, and I think he believes it is, even though it's not. Aid Robertson in the house says, I found another 10 pounds on my birth dent card. You need it more than me. Big ups, ALT in chat. Big ups, Aid Robertson. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great one out there. Hope you're having a pool party with Steven Seagal and the Australian lady. That's a hype party. No, Bob Bocat, he didn't claim exactly that, but he said that was in documentaries such as the June the King documentary. They point that out, which is, that's not there. Matt Ice said, Sir Gold, you are someone who... Big ups.
Thank you, Cabal, for the first super chat of the day. There was, I think there was some kicks on... There were two... Get those up on the 500 and 100 said people is not allowed.
Uh-oh.
No, impersonation of people is not allowed. So there's some guy who came into the chat. His name was Your Future Stepson, which, number one, you're to impersonate Your Future Stepdad, which isn't allowed.
Your Future Stepson is a different name.
He started saying some toxic stuff in the chat, and he got banned for it. I'm not unbanning it. He wants to come back, have him make a new account that doesn't impersonate another viewer.
That's a different name?
Riled up in a negative way.
You know you're allowed to... It's a different name? That's ridiculous. It's not even trying to hide it. It's a different name. Tony T says, literally nothing was his fault. It's everyone else, not adapting, not treating people with respect, not lying constantly. No, not him at all. Yep. It's just he thinks he did nothing wrong in this situation and has nothing to apologize for except when he got hurt in his... He got a little bit upset that one day when it was actually the whole week.
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. I'm being told, yes, when you increase the performance option in the settings, the internal resolution decreases to offer higher FPS. It's a trade-off. So should we try to figure that out today? So don't go to ultra performance.
Not that
do
deep.
Like just performance to see what it looks like. See if it significantly improves the graphical look of the game. All right. Tachi Mikinoku got banned because Tachi Mikinoku was being a toxic dick as well.
I think he has a nice graphics card for that game. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure he could think about quality, right?
What was going on with the...
or balanced at least, yeah.
So no, I'm not unbanning them either.
4070 is nice for that game, isn't it? I don't even know, but I'm assuming.
What's up, Chris? How you doing? King Michael, how you doing? How's everyone doing this morning, by the way? Obviously, I had a lot to say to start the show.
Yeah, I had to apologize. I had to apologize for something I already apologized for because I don't care that much.
What y'all doing this morning? Is everyone doing good? Hopefully, everyone's in good spirits.
Oh, definitely. My favorite was the crash out. Ultra performance is horrible. You're basically playing at 480p. Yeah, I mean, he thinks it's different, but let's see how he handles it when he gets to the gameplay, if we're still here.
And enjoying themselves. Again, you got to understand something.
Uh-oh.
Literally, every
I don't care.
Someone has something toxic to say about me that's completely off base. They don't know what they're talking about.
Whoa, we're going back? I thought we were done with this topic and we don't care. We're not going back again, are we? So remember, he doesn't care, everybody. And he's also going to try to cope by saying, everyone says bad stuff about me every day. It's nothing different about this case.
Someone has something toxic to say about me that's completely off base. They don't know what they're talking about. Not a single one of these people who talks about me ever watches my content. Never. They don't come to the content and say, hey, let's see what Phil's up to today. Let's see what Phil has to say actually about this topic or his take on this. Instead, it's, let's watch detractor highlights all day.
Yes.
Well, then you're going to get one style of content about me, and it just shows your level of...
It's going to be the begging because that's half the content, honestly.
Intelligence, if that's all you do. If you don't actually get the real...
Literally what he did about Wings and LTG, he's saying right now is low intelligence. What he's going to say here?
I mean, it just shows your level of intelligence if that's all you do. If you don't actually get the real story, but instead you just want to have a one-sided perspective. Like, again, for example,
yes,
to prepare for my interview with Wings of Redemption a couple weeks ago, did I watch detractor content on him? Yes. That allowed me to have that perspective on what people are currently being critical about in regards to Wings. Did I literally believe every single thing that I saw in detractor content and then regurgitate it and say toxic things about him when he was on the show? Or did I take it with a grain of salt and use it to form intelligent questions and conversation based around the topics that they had brought up?
When were the intelligent questions?
There you go.
So I don't get it.
But with these people on the internet who just react to everything, they're just reacting for the sake of having content and to have a shock value reaction so that people will give them the attention that they crave.
Oh, it was shocking.
That's the kind of content they make. You know,
it was definitely shocking.
What are you going to do?
By the way, he did mention wings, so that means that I am the loser. 50% of you are legends. The other 50% need to get help. There we go. Both were mentioned. I'll hit it.
Sadly, I think that qualifies as an extremely rare ALTL. I'm sure that won't happen again anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm used to it. It happens every day. I get it. Everyone thinks that I'm a clown or a jerk because they watch toxic content about me instead of the real content. Why is it that when people actually come to these streams and sit here for a while and have fun with me, they're like, wow, that was not half bad. That was pretty good.
Can I see when that happens? Example, sir? It's fun to say that. Yeah, why is it that when I go to parties and there's a lot of girls there and all the girls are like, wow, he's actually really hot and I want to have sex with him? That always happened to me. I'm like, yeah, that's because you saw me at the party. Like, they all were saying this. It was awesome.
Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't, but a lot of people do come back and end up liking the content because they actually judge it at face value instead of just watching what a detractor said.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, you got to actually be honest. You got to want to give someone a fair shake to do that. Most people on the internet don't care about that. They just care about making content that will print them money.
Yes, definitely.
So who cares if you give someone a fair shake? Just watch the negative shit, right?
Well, we definitely should see an increase in viewership then, right? We should be seeing a constant increase in viewership because these new people are checking you out and deciding that it's not that bad. And not that bad is not good, by the way. Actually, hang on. This guy's not that bad. That's not really a compliment either, sir, but okay.
That's just how it goes, right?
That's how it goes.
Okay.
Not that bad, guys. Not that bad. Pearly says, I want to know which troll chose the moobs when they were crafting this DSP-style Frankenstein. That was a good choice, though, the moobs. I appreciate the moobs.
You hear?
I appreciate the moob choice by the Dr. Frankenstein. Oh, we got a long one here. That's a troll. Let's get out of here.
Just trying to see if there's anything legit here. Nope. 2 trolls. Okay.
Big ups, waifu. Waifu CT or Y
You just gotta bear with me sometimes because I do get some contributions that are troll contributions. I don't ever waste time with them. Okay?
Yes.
Cool.
I cope and seethe in silence, actually, after I read the entire paragraph and make sure it hurts me very greatly and deeply, and then I go on.
All right.
Yes, go ahead.
King Michael says he's doing great. Looking forward to the stream. I'm glad to hear that.
Good point.
Mission, you've already explained how the DLSS works. I don't need to look at an upscaling chart. We'll just mess with it today when we boot the game then.
Yeah, okay. Why do I want to do that, bitch? Let's see the begging content. Waste of Meat has a good point. Are we going to do our typical one of each beg here soon? It's about that time, Philip. Let's get one of each. Huh? We're going to say that as confidently as we usually do? Here we go.
Did I enjoy my girly drinks last night? Oh, yes. My alcoholic ciders were very girly.
No one cares.
Towns cider.
No one
the first
cares.
one was blueberry.
No one cares.
Annoying.
No one cares.
In the flavor of apple.
No
the sweetness
cares.
of the blueberry.
No
apple
cares.
flavor.
No
Awesome.
cares. No cares.
And I enjoyed it. So, yeah. Too tart, or is it going to be sweet? You know, what are they going to put in there? I don't know. Okay. Cool. All right.
Here we go. Right here.
Hope you're all in good spirits and enjoying the show so far. What I'd like to do now is change the topic.
Waste of meat. You're right. Waste of meat. There would absolutely be a bag right now.
Because what we got to figure out, folks.
Asmongold might be watching, so.
Is we got to figure out what we're going to be doing on Black Friday. For those who don't know, Friday, November 28th, is the day after American Thanksgiving. Traditionally, this is the day when stores have ginormous sales. Doorbusters, huge opening, door opening deals. They try to get people to pack the
door opening deals.
Huge opening, door opening deals. They try to get people to pack the stores that day. All right. Usually they have extended hours.
Door opening deals. He means door busters. But yes, door opening deals.
The reason they call it Black Friday is because that's the day traditionally when stores go from the red to the black. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Means that's the day they make massive profits for these deals. Okay. And it's become more and more of a thing every year in the United States, except now, the last 5 to 10 years, it's become a lot more digital deals. Sales on Amazon, sales on the digital websites, things like that. Some places end up doing their sales earlier than Black Friday, so that way it's not just about... Hi, Jasper. Jasper's in here today.
For those that want the timeline I showed earlier, I think there's a link. Did I do it here? I think I might have. Maybe not. But there it is anyway, if you want it.
That way it's not just about having the sale in the store, but you can actually get the digital online sales as well. Oh. And that way also, it's not just cramming everyone in one day. You can space it out over, say, a week.
Ah,
so
cool.
Black Friday is a little different today than it used to be. But traditionally, I usually do some kind of special content on Black Friday. Sometimes I've done a gameplay marathon, like Black Ops Friday, where I play Black Ops all day if there's a new Call of Duty Black Ops game out. Sometimes I used to do Ask the King, which was a Q&A show where I would take your questions and answers. The thing is, we do that every day now. Like, literally, literally don't really think that. For example, there were 2 years where I did the Adpocalypse, where I would react. This year we have a unique one. Play that day. When I say reacted, I mean like a documentary.
Yeah, reacted.
Or various different videos about a certain person. I haven't reacted to that kind of stuff in a very long time.
That'd be cool.
So maybe
that's what you want to do.
Something that you want to see me react to for the first time in ages, and I could do that during the marathon. Okay? Excuse me. Some people have said, well, that day traditionally is about a day of deals. Why don't you look for deals and look for things that maybe you could shop for that would improve the setup? For example, I need a new controller because the one I'm using right now, the Elite 2, is the only one I have, and it's not great for certain kinds of games. My thumb can attest to this because I just beat Silksong.
Yeah.
I got a big callus on my thumb from that playthrough.
Yeah.
So
it is Veterans Day. I want to say thanks so much for your service for any people out there that played Silksong and made it, got a few calluses for their hard work, honestly. Thanks so much for your service. Anyone out there that played Silksong, thank you. Thanks for your service, everybody. You fought through it. You fought through it for us, okay? Freedom is not free. And Silksong can attest to that. Thank you.
Obviously, it would be better to have a different kind of controller so that if I have a game there that I'm playing that needs a lot of precise button inputs or whatever, I could get another controller for that, okay? Now, there's been some other things as well that people have talked about, improvements to the streams and stuff. Maybe I could look for stuff like that, right? But I don't know. Honestly, we've all been talking about this, and I really just don't know what I want to do yet, okay?
Reedom is not read. There you go. Reedom is not read. That's good.
Jasper, what are you doing? And he's Friday. I think that we're promoting it. We got about 2 weeks to figure this out. Okay? And I think that we need to figure it out as soon as possible, if maybe even on this very show, because I want to start promoting it. I want to start planning for it. If there's preparation I need to do, I want to start making it. And I can't do that until I know what I'm doing, okay? Saying, well, shopping. Well, what would I be looking for? Definitely a new controller. For sure, I'm interested in a new controller, okay?
Oh, my God. Derp Level Critical says, trolls want to hyper-focus for Piggy. It's just a Tuesday. It is just a Tuesday. He has a hat for that, too. And Smile says, I open the door, you enter. Deal? Thanks for pig-splaining a door-opening deal, Smiles.
I would say a new chair, but honestly, I don't really think I'm ready to do a new chair yet. Because if I do a new chair, I have to redesign the office a bit. For example, the height of all these tables would need to be adjusted. Any chair I get is going to be higher than what I'm sitting in right now, to be honest. And your setup behind me would be different. I might have to, figure out a way to height adjust stuff behind me. Because this stuff is all low to the ground. But if I'm in a chair that's height adjustable, and let's say I'm sitting here, now all the tables got to go up, the cameras and everything have to go up.
Why can't you just lower the chair?
Stuff behind me somehow has to be elevated. So that's got to be redesigning the office. I'm really not in the mood to do that. I haven't even had this set up for a year yet. And I don't really feel
see how great's that going
office right now.
How is the chair going to be that much higher? What the fuck?
I just want to kind of stick to what I'm doing right now. Okay. So, but eventually I do want to get a new chair. The trickiness of getting the new chair, excuse me, it has to be fabric. It cannot be any kind of leather or pleather. Reason being, Jasper Kitty has back claws. And as you can see, he jumps on the chair.
Ah.
If he jumps on leather or pleather, he will destroy that chair.
Yeah, he forgets about those back claws.
So I need to have something that's fabric, and that limits me severely. A lot of these more comfort chairs are meant to be like leather designed office chairs that are high end stuff. I can't have that. He'll literally rip it apart. So I don't know if I'm ready for the chair right now. The chair seems fine. But controller, yes. You know, I do need a new laptop, but it's not like a desperate thing. Like the new laptop is kind of needed because this one now, I want to say, is about 4 to 5 years old, and the touchpad is wearing out and having issues.
I think we should do a poll on that day. Like, how much does he spend that day? You know, that could be a good poll.
For what I use it for, the laptop's fine.
Could be a big range.
I guess I could just tough through having an annoying touchpad. I do have an idea or two. I've been teasing this recently. Okay, that I do have an idea for some new stuff or new content, but I don't know the feasibility of it, and I don't know the cost of it. So I feel like I may have to do a little bit of research in regards to this before I even present it to you as something that I need to buy stuff for.
What the fuck?
I'll need to look into it, but I have some ideas.
I hope it's tech reviews.
Things that I could possibly do for new content in the future, but it would cost some money. That's the thing. I don't want to drop the money and then be like, oh, it wasn't feasible, and I kind of wasted my money and time on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there you go.
All right, we're really hurting for content
There's
today.
a high-end RGB gaming chair on sale at Amazon. I don't want an RGB gaming chair. Whatever chair I buy next will be a chair for comfort and adjustability, not a gaming chair. Like this chair, honestly, out of all the chairs I've owned, is the most comfortable chair I've ever owned. It has great lumbar support to this day, and I've had this, 4 years? The lumbar support is still perfect, okay? It's comfortable. It seats me well, and the only problem is it makes a creaking sound, but you don't hear it because I have mic filters. You can't hear. Right now it's creaking. You don't hear it. My mic filters are good enough. You don't hear the.
We actually hear it, sir. You want to do that again?
Hear it because I have mic filters. You can't hear. Right now it's creaking. You don't hear it. My mic filters are good enough. You don't hear the creak. So that's
we
been
heard
the one
it,
complaint
sir.
I've had about it. Outside of that, it's been a great chair. But I mean, it wears out. The chair definitely, the padding where I'm sitting, everything is worn out and everything. And
we heard it.
You could
WD-40 that puppy and probably be done, but yes.
I need a new one eventually. I just don't need it immediately.
The dude says get Herman Miller chair. What are those? Those are a few grand, right? The big ones?
I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of seeing what deals are on Amazon that day or other places, and based on the deals that are available, judging if there's stuff on there that I want to buy or not. Controller is the one thing I think I absolutely want to buy a new controller no matter what. But outside of that, I'm not sure what else I really want to do that day. So, and if you guys have ideas, things that I could get that would be good for the setup, things that we could do for content, like maybe I could get a new Lego set.
Herman Miller's 14 hundo. Jeez.
Now we've done the Lego Game Boy.
Oh yeah, please buy some Legos.
From time to time, will you build a new Lego on a chill Lego night? Will you have a new thing for your backdrop? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Maybe we could find something new for the backdrop, right? That we could have. But, I'd rather get it on that day and save a lot of money than just buy it willy-nilly and pay full price. So maybe we do that. I don't know. I don't know
it's bad. It's a lot when you got to push buy now before they show you the price. I'm on the Herman Miller website. They do look nice, but I'd have to feel it. Chair you got to sit in, Chair's one of those things. If you buy just online, you might get fucked. You got to sit in the chair.
Buy it willy-nilly.
Even if you buy it later online,
Full price. So maybe we do that. I don't know. I don't know what we'll find, right?
Embody. Let me see. Embody.
Okay. So what do you guys think? By the way, shout-outs, 2 shout-outs. Deserac became a member this morning. Thank you to Deserac for a membership. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Ooh. They look cool. The Embody. 1600.
And I believe there were some more kicks.
Okay.
Teach Jasper to
Good
claw
stream.
the trolls. I don't think I'm good.
Oh, yeah, 220. Just keep talking about Cat, okay? You're not funny when you're trying to make jokes about trolls. You were more funny when you said things like this. Would you play Skyrim with Cat or just let her play it alone after getting clapped? That was more funny, 220. Go back to those jokes, sir. And that was less than a week ago.
To teach my cat to attack trolls through the internet. I'm not sure that's possible.
Go back to those jokes, buddy.
That. But thank you.
Okay. You're doing great, though. Or should I say go fuck yourself? That'll make you like me more?
What should Friday be a marathon-style stream? Or should Black Friday just be 2 regular stream sessions? I don't know. What do you think? I feel like either one could work, but if we're going to do a marathon, there should be a reason for it to be a marathon. Like there's something we're going to be doing that we want it to be a marathon style.
Okay.
You know? I don't know. What do you guys think? That's
I don't know. I got to ask a lot of people. I don't know. Better ask a lot of people first.
Kevin, how are you? Good morning.
Could have got a what's up. Where Falapino? He's coming. Don't worry. We'll get to. Falapino's going to come in.
Oh, I didn't update the schedule? Oh, crap. I guess I didn't update the schedule yesterday. Let me do that quickly.
You were drinking too much about the Asmongold video. He's being very weird today because he can't beg. And that when he can't beg, you get awkward side fill. And this is what it is. This is exactly what it is.
Okay.
And what I promise later when I have time, I'm going to tweet out how many times he said support yesterday compared to the times he said support today, because I think we might be on 0 right now in terms of support. But yesterday, he was on his normal shtick yesterday, so
there we go.
He can't beg because Asmongold made a video about it, and Asmongold might be watching.
And
so we can't say any begging.
There we go. Forgot to do that last night.
Even though Asmongold is 1,000% sleeping.
Great. Try it again. It logged me out. Okay. Yeah, bot. And commands. Schedule. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, let's talk Black Friday. What ideas do you have? Tag me in the chats now. What ideas do you have for Black Friday? Do you want to see me do Call of Duty? Do you want to see me do other kinds of gameplay that day? Do you want to see me do some shopping? Do you want to see me react to certain content? If so, what content? What do you want to see me do on Black Friday? All right, let's figure this out now. Let's actually get some good ideas and hopefully lock it in and figure it out. No, very epic man. I have no idea what that is. No, very epic man. I have no idea.
I couldn't find it.
An IRL shopping stream at the mall. I don't think that is going to happen. Six Hybrid says people can contribute with super chats to suggest items, and then you find the deals. Like what though? Like, huh? No, I'm not gonna play Black Myth Wukong. What a fart of a game that was. Seriously. Everyone's so overhyped Black Myth Wukong. And admittedly, when you first start playing the game, the first 1 to 2 worlds are kind of interesting. Once you get to like the 3rd world, it gets boring. The 4th world is like, what am I playing this for?
25 million copies sold.
And then I just said, fuck this game and quit it. Remember? It just wasn't a very good game. But it's hilarious because everyone overhyped it like crazy. Does anyone think about Black Myth Wukong anymore?
Well, too many people played it. So 25 million sales as of January of this very same year. In the first month, it made almost $1 billion. But yeah.
No one even talks about it. As if it never existed. So it's kind of a weird anomaly of a game.
It is a weird anomaly of a game. Okay.
Shopping and reacting. Well, what kind of reacting? What do you want to see me react to? Do you have any ideas of something I should watch and react to?
Like, what do you think? People are just going to play Black Myth Wukong every week? Well, let's go to the playthrough real quick. Hang on.
The Street Fighter Alpha movie? I think I might have rented it in the 90s and saw it like once.
My favorite Street Fighter movie is The Legend of Chun-Li. I highly recommend that film for any lover of pure cinema. Absolute cinema.
Cabal, I don't know about that. Cabal says, I don't think anyone will talk about Clear Obscure after the Game Awards are gone. I don't know about that. Like, Clear Obscure, for people who like turn-based RPGs, okay? Clear Obscure is arguably the best one in like 10 years. It added actual new interesting elements, it had amazing graphics, it had a completely unique story that wasn't cliche. It just is kind of best in class.
Oh, yeah, that's
for
true,
that
too.
style of game. I would argue Clear Obscure was better than both of the last Like a Dragons. Clear Obscure is better than anything Final Fantasy has pumped out in the last decade, by far. Like, it just is the best. But the thing is, people just don't tend to talk about turn-based RPGs too often in the main scheme of things. Yes, they have a place. Yes, they have a fan base, but, you know.
Yeah, the shower scene in the anime Japanese movie is good too, and you should watch the Japanese version because they fucked that scene up in the English version. They added hype music to it when the slow kind of ballad that's in the Japanese version makes that whole fucking scene. But still, I think The Legend of Chun-Li is the best because of Kristen Krug.
Parrying doesn't belong in a turn-based game. I don't know if I agree with that. It adds an action element. I mean, that kind of stuff started way back with Super Mario RPG. And that game felt completely unique in the 90s because it had an action-based element tied in with the turn-based combat. Sounds like you just don't really like the parrying, which is fine. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
The parry...
it starts with Chun-Li showering, and then Balrog comes in to fight. Oh, Vega, excuse me. Vega. He comes in and they fight. And she puts on a ballad, though, when she starts her shower, right? And then he comes in, but the music keeps playing. But in the English version, I have no idea why it ruins it. They add this hype, like, Nine Inch Nails style music to it. And it just kills the whole scene.
The game to have a level of complexity that other turn-based games don't have.
Okay, whatever. There's a new phrase that's, like, in Japan, not new, but, like, I've come into my knowledge. It's called forever idol. Like, it's someone you make your forever idol because, like, you know, like idols when you're a kid, they grow up, but you still follow them on social media. Kristen Krug is my forever idol, absolutely. I'll move on, though. You follow them as they get older, but they're still hot forever for you, you know?
I don't know how figuring out what we were doing on Black Friday turned into a question. Do you ever drop a big fart or do you let it out of your window?
Right? Simping and marriage are way different, Serge Drago. They both are definitely viable things to do. I recommend both.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, do you think that if I have gas, that I actually run to my window, open the window, drop trowel, aim my butt cheeks for the open window, and release out the window? You actually think that happens? All right.
You can keep. Why do you have to take your ass out for
what
that?
I do is whenever I have the fart, I have a room in the door. All right. Is it thinking about what we're doing on Black Friday? I thought this would be a good. Okay.
He just farts in his chair. I mean, he's done it before, and it's very audible. But yep, okay. Henri's still gorgeous at 64. Yeah, there you go, to Pasta Maker. That may be your forever idol if you're still following her stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
That is true. Helixification says, logically speaking, more people would be gassy on Black. Especially, we're gonna have these in there.
Oh my
He's in whatever casserole we.
I do not care about this. Hey, Asmongold, you missing this, bro? You seeing this, Asmon? He's trying
More
so hard not to beg.
On Black Friday than other days of the year. Is that true too?
He's trying so hard not to beg.
Wow.
He can't beg. Now what do? We have to talk.
Jasper. That light was Jasper jumping out of my curtains.
Jasper, what are you doing, Jasper? Anything else? We could.
Yeah, we're not gonna have mac and cheese. We try to stay away from heavy dairy stuff in this house.
Yeah, no dairy, brother. No dairy.
Okay.
He's trying no dairy. Sorry, cat. You think you're getting eggnog this Christmas? Fuck off. No dairy in this household. Yeah. No dairy, cat.
All right, well, it seems like we're not going to come to a consensus of what to do on Black Friday today. Some people do want Black Ops content. Some people want to see me like shop on Amazon and see what kind of deals I can find. Maybe I'll find nothing, or maybe at the least I'll just get the controller. But maybe I'll actually find some good deals and shop for them. I don't know. Some people seem to want me to react to stuff, but no one's talking about what to react to. So I don't know.
All right. Well, you want one piece of support from every different type, or
you want to see me fart? That's disgusting.
Anything you want to talk about, Philip, or...
What about a new camera with a big sensor and lens? Now, what do you mean by that? Do you mean a new camera like this camera?
It's so awkward.
Because, I'm sure there would be good cameras. The problem then is I would have to do research. Like, what kind of a camera do I want to get that is compatible,
good topic.
With my PC that wouldn't completely destroy its memory use? You know what I mean?
Great topic.
I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of good cameras with big lenses that would be higher quality. My problem right now with this camera, I like that it's HD. Obviously, I can go up to 4K if I want, but I do 1080p for the 60 frames. But as you can see, there's a lot of noise. For example, take a look at my YouTube plaque right now. Do you see the noise? You can see it, right? See the little specks that show up on it?
What?
YouTube plaque right now. Do you see the noise? You can see it, right? See the little specks that show up on it? This camera just...
I see a fan? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, do you see the noise? You can see it, right? See the little specks that show up on it?
I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Do you mean the fan reflection?
Right now. Do you see the noise? You can see it, right? See the little specks that show up on it? This camera just has a lot of noise, and I've tried adjusting the ISO and things. It doesn't do anything. So it's just the kind of camera. If I were to get a camera with a bigger lens...
You watching this, Assman? This is part of the context you're missing out on, Assman.
That takes in more light, you're going to have less noise.
Oh, he's talking about pixelation. I mean, it's just...
Sony models?
Epic pick here. Damn. I mean, it's just in the background that it's a small text? Okay.
Yes, noise exists in visual cameras. I'm not talking about audio noise. I'm talking about visual noise. Visual noise exists, but maybe you don't know about it.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
You see, wow, all the specks that keep appearing on it. It's noise.
Now, see how you guys are describing it different than he is. Don't give him credit that he doesn't require. Don't give him credit that he hasn't earned. He's saying it's adding in specs as you look at it. What the fuck does that mean? It's just not clear.
This frame, you see, wow, all the specks that keep appearing on it. It's noise.
Are specs coming in and out of existence here?
And it shouldn't. If the camera had a bigger lens that it could take in more light, it would actually have less noise. It would look more crisp, and you wouldn't see that in the shot.
Oh, okay.
When am I bringing out Christmas decor? Sometime after Thanksgiving, likely that first week after Thanksgiving. So, you have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and I'll probably be here. I'll probably have that Saturday off. So probably that Sunday afterward. So that would be what? The 30th? Probably November 30th is when I'll have the Christmas stuff, Christmas animations.
All right, maybe I'm felted. I just don't see anything going in and out of existence here. I think it's not clear, but I don't see anything changing on that image is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That image is very static. There's not anything coming in and out. All right, well, so fun show so far. Okay. We had a good crash
If you guys
out.
want to talk, tag me in either chat.
No begging,
If you like
sir.
the content, please support it. So far today, we got $27 to support on the show.
Ooh, here it
It'd
is.
be great to get some more. Maybe get to $50 before the show ends. So that way.
Oh shucks, maybe get to $50 if you guys could. Maybe
Got a good head start before we start playing Outer Worlds 2. But I don't know what you guys want to talk about today. Like I said, I'm trying to brainstorm ideas for Black Friday, but it seems like we haven't really come to a consensus. So I'm not really sure what to do.
I'd sure love $50
I have
for
no
nothing.
idea, Kamal. I don't partake or pay any attention to that stuff. He says, do people make AI videos about DSP like they do for other people? I don't know. I'm sure there's a million AI videos about every single person on the internet.
Nah.
I pay no attention to any of it.
Shout out to Little Girl Loader for those. That's what he's talking about. I've seen your business model. It's just begging and standing in front of the camera.
Stay away from dairy because...
That's my favorite spot. I've seen your business model. It's just sitting in front of the camera and asking for money, Phil. That's not a job. That's not a business.
Why do I stay away from dairy? Because, number one, I'm trying to be healthier, and dairy has a lot of fat. That's number one. Number two, because I have some issues with lactose intolerance. I'm not actually lactose intolerant, but if I eat a good amount of dairy, I can get gassy and bloated, and it's annoying. So I try to stay away from it.
Try to stay away from it.
Okay.
Do you have any other afflictions that you don't talk about? You don't call them by name?
Excuse me.
Blood issues or anything?
No, see, rather than that, because here's the thing. People are saying, what about charity stuff? Well, if you remember, last year I did a donation to charity, and I'm planning on doing that again this year. I'm probably just going to donate to like a food bank or something around Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to do that for myself, meaning I don't do it as part of my content.
Yeah.
Because sadly, if you involve charity with your public persona, charity with the content that you put out, okay, there's a fine line there between what's charity and what's kind of like philanthropy for personal gain.
Yeah, so remember, you have to be careful here because you said Mr. Beast does everything he does just for money. So be careful here, Philip. When you yourself showed how much you donated last year to get credit for it, moral credit for it, be careful here, brother. Be careful.
I'll give you an example.
Go ahead.
Someone behind the scenes, without anyone knowing, does a contribution to a charity that they stand behind. Someone donates their time to go work at a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? That's charity. Okay? Someone who does a series of videos on YouTube saying, hey, I'm going to go give money to homeless people, but I'm going to film it and put the video out on YouTube so I get 1 million views and I make money. That's not charity.
Okay.
It's not. You may argue it's philanthropy, but it's not charity. That's the difference. And if I'm going to do charity work, I'm actually going to do real charity, meaning I'll give, because I want to give, not because I'm going to make a show of it. I'm going to publicly do it. And I'm going to say, hey, I want to gain and look like a good guy and have people send me support because I was nice to someone else. I don't want that. Okay, I just don't. That's not.
When's the last time Mr. Beast begged for donations during his multiple live streams he does, I guess? But okay,
I was raised in a certain way. I was raised Roman Catholic. To me, charity is you do it for the sake of doing something good because you want to help someone else. And there should be an element of self-sacrifice, meaning you're giving something that could have been for you or your family, but you're giving it to someone in need. You're sacrificing. That's charity. As opposed to, oh, the only reason I'm even doing this thing is because I'm making money while I do it, so it pays for itself. Well, then it's not charity at all. It's not.
Okay, well, I'll just leave this up here.
So,
this is from DSP's
I'm not going to do
first episode of Dark Side Politics, or whatever the fuck it was called. DSP does Dent Politics. Here was his donation, and he shared it for everybody. So, interested what he's talking about here. Yeah, go ahead.
Do that. I don't want to do that kind of content, okay?
Okay.
But likely I'm going to do some kind of a charitable thing, just like I did last year.
Will you show it online again?
Or something like that. You remember last year when I was doing DS Politics?
Yes.
On that episode.
Right here.
I basically said it was weird because our local food banks out here were scolding and criticizing people for donating food.
That's not true.
They were saying things like, too many people donate this kind of food, and, they're not sensitive to the ethnic groups that need the food at the food bank. You should be donating ethnic foods. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? People who are needy just need food in general. You think they're going to complain and say, oh, you didn't give me rice because you gave them a can of yams instead? If they're hungry, they're going to eat the fucking yams. They're not picky.
They didn't say that, by the way, but you know that.
But these people out here are so ridiculous. They're so fucking insanely liberal. Now, if you donate, be sure that you're giving ethnic foods to the food bank. And it pissed me off so bad
Yeah.
That I said, instead of donating the food, because these people are so fucked up now that they're going to be like this, just donate money to the food bank in general and allow the food bank to get the food that's needed. That way, people will get what they want or need, and no one will criticize you for donating a certain kind of food.
Okay, well, I'll tell you the exact story. You can watch the video if you want. The real story is they said, if you're not sure what to donate, please call us and we'll tell you what we need. Right? Because they said some people ask, what's the right thing to donate? If you're wondering about what to donate, you can call in and we'll tell you what we need more of. That was what they said. But okay, yes.
So likely, again, that's probably what I will do this year. I'll just go ahead and donate to a food bank, financially, and that way you don't have to hear, oh, you donated the wrong thing. Can you imagine that? Oh, I donated a turkey. Yeah, but we don't eat turkey. We eat duck.
Never said that.
Why would you donate a turkey, you racist? Wait, what did you just fucking say?
Here's a link to Snort Hogan
These people are
about
insane. They really are.
They are insane. The first thing the person started with, we're not going through this again, but the first thing the person said was, obviously we appreciate everything, but if you're wondering what to donate, you can call us to find out. That's what they said. Yeah, Asmon, are you seeing this? I mean, you can see the genius here, right? I mean, come on. Godfather says big creators are Clark Dent's kryptonite. That is true. That's the only people that, well, he doesn't care about them, but he will absolutely change his entire being because of big creators. That is true. Mr. Matt says he mentioned it, so it's not real charity, right? Yeah, well, this is not real charity. This is not charity. That's what he said.
So yeah, with my detractors and trolls, if I ever were to do a charity stream, they would all say that I kept the money. They would say that I scammed people out of the money. I'm not going to have that shit. I'm just not. It's not worth it. It's just not. I'd much rather just do it for myself behind the scenes and not have this public involvement of bullshit and these trolley, dick bags. I don't want them involved in any way,
dick
shape, or
bags.
form. So we're not going to fuck like that. We're not going to fuck around.
Yeah, the trolley dick bags. Fuck you, Mr. Beast. I do real charity. You see this $100? And then he did the thing he's criticizing Mr. Beast for doing. That's the best part of it. The Mr. Beast sucks because he does philanthropy only to get money. And then DSP on his own stream shows his probably only donation of his entire life because he wanted to get the moral high ground here. But yes, Philip, you're great. Mr. Beast does suck. He does.
No, because people would mess with it. People would contact the charity and say, the person who's running this stream is a racist piece of shit. Here's a clip from 2010.
Well.
Oh, here's a clip of something he said on a stream from old school YouTube. Oh my God, how could you?
What does that mean, old school YouTube? You mean like
Get
last week
here.
or? Okay, so you did say things like that. Okay. Someone just did a moral support message, says black woman. Movie sign says, kind of like when you ask people to give you tips instead of super chats. Choosy beggar munch. Yeah. Isn't that wild? I think they'll take any money. This beggar is asking for only tips. That's wild. I think if he wants money, he'll take money in any way he can get it.
Yeah, 2010 was definitely different. That's for sure. 2010, YouTube was a lot different from 2025 content creation. That is for sure. Oh, did I like the Sonic and the Mario movie more? Honestly, the Sonic movie, I didn't go in with any expectations. I unplugged my brain. I just sat there and saw if I would enjoy it. And in general, I did enjoy it. I saw Sonic 2. That's the one I saw. There were parts of it that I thought were awful and cheesy, but there were also some parts that I found entertaining.
Did they go through every Sonic game?
The Mario movie, I felt like, was a big disappointment because I did go in with the expectation that they would try to establish like a Mario universe. It would have lore from the games. Like, they just right from the bat said, fuck all that shit. We're just going to do something for the sake of making money.
I mean, what was the location of the movie completely in the Green Hill Zone? I mean, it has to start there, right?
It didn't feel like there was care.
Oh, he started with Sonic Movie 2?
Given when you try to cram in Mario and all the games, Donkey Kong and all the games, Mario Kart and all the games into like 90 minutes, it doesn't fucking work for me.
Okay.
It just doesn't. None of it made any sense. It was just nonsensical rainbow flashes to me. That's what they felt like. I didn't feel like there was anything of substance there at all.
Rainbow flashes. All right. So, about those contributions.
I didn't see Five Nights at Freddy's 1, so I don't think I'm going to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
You didn't see Sonic 1, but you saw Sonic 2. He just finished talking about how he only saw Sonic 2 and not Sonic 1. Then he's ready to berate this person by asking, are you going to see Friday Night at Freddy's 2? Yeah.
Also, Fallout 4
What are you, dumb? I'm not going to see the second one before I see the first one, you dumb fuck. Anyways, yes, I saw Sonic 2, but not Sonic 1. I thought it was awesome, though.
Anniversary Edition? No thoughts. I'm not playing it.
No thoughts.
We just played Fallout 4 last year, so I don't know why they're doing yet another edition.
No thoughts.
But I'm not playing it.
Your thoughts have no purpose. Yeah, I hope they get a Sonic CD movie. Sonic CD was hype. I didn't have it, my friend did. I thought the CD system was awesome.
All right, what else you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chat.
I can't beg, but...
And can we get some more support for the podcast today? Like I said,
Please.
I would like to end the podcast around $50 if we could.
Oh!
That'd be
Can't
great.
even remember. I beg so rarely, I'm not sure how much money I want.
50 bucks.
How much do I normally ask
That'd be
for?
great.
Oh, yeah, 50, yeah. How much do I ask for again? Oh, 50. How much do I want? I'm not even sure. 50. Oh, yeah. What's my goal again?
Really?
I'm not even sure what my goal... Oh, 150. Yeah, okay, 150. And what does this 7 out of 10 mean? What does that mean? I beg so little, I don't even know what this means anymore. What?
Ads now. Really? YouTube is overrun with Tesla ads now. Really? Interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen an ad on YouTube in like years. Thankfully.
Now this is podcasting.
Well, no one is tagging me or saying a word. Are you guys just bored? Do you not want to do any more podcasting?
I almost died. I tried to hold my breath like the old days. Oh, damn. Almost died on that one.
Seriously. No one is talking to me right now.
Woo!
The whole idea is that you do a Q&A segment at the end of the podcast and we talk, but no one's talking to me.
Asmongold, are you watching this? Asmon! We're both creators here. Wow. This is insane.
You know what, Jasper? Jasper's relaxing on the floor right now. He's all stretched out, laying on the floor, napping. So, we've seen Jasper. He already jumped up on the chair.
Groomed Panda 220 Real says, baby, no one's forcing you to be here. Great callback.
We've seen Jasper. He already jumped up on the chair.
Babe, no one's forcing you to be here.
Banning. Oh, yeah, I see one.
There it was. He just saw it. Damn it.
There he is. I got him.
Let me see who got banned. Digestible Ken. It's the shirt authentic. Groom Panda 220 Real. Yep, all of them bit the dust. It's the shirt authentic. Shoutouts. Fun show.
My team turkey or ham for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is when I eat turkey. Like Christmas, I usually don't eat turkey, but Thanksgiving, I eat turkey. But I'm not a huge turkey fan. I'm not. Like, I like turkey, but I'm not in love with it like a lot of people who are, like, obsessed with turkey. I like it. We got a turkey roast, which is just basically like the the breast portion of the turkey, and it's about this big. It's all meat, and all you do is you can either marinate it, or you can dry rub it, or you do something with it, and then you bake it for several hours, and then you just slice it. So we'll probably have that with some gravy on Thanksgiving, and then for leftovers over the weekend.
Exciting stuff here.
You know, I'm not a huge turkey guy that's like infatuated with it like some people are.
Yeah, this is massive news.
Do I play horror games? Oh, yeah.
Hope Keemstar heard this one.
We're going to be doing more of Tormented Souls 2, I think, tomorrow night, which Tormented Souls 2 continues.
Deep fried turkey is the way to go, but it's just too much work. So if you have a friend or someone or family member that into that, you want to go there because that does taste the best. But it's too much work for me.
And we have some games that we played last month that potentially will be coming back to. For example, Poppy Playtime or My Friendly Neighborhood, stuff like that. They were actually pretty good games, and I would like to get to them eventually.
Is there anything Americans won't deep fry? No, turkey, though, it's not like the insane unhealthy thing. It just cooks it really fast, and it makes it nice and juicy. There's a lot of juice. But yeah, we will deep fry anything. That's true.
What have I used to marinate turkey? One year we did a Cajun style like dry rub that was really good. It tasted absolutely delicious. Sometimes you can marinate it with like a barbecue. Sometimes you just put like certain kinds of spices and like a not broth. What's the word?
Burn. When's it my turn?
Stock.
Oh,
like you do like a stock and you soak it in the stock to make it have like flavor. There's different things you can do. I don't know what my wife wants to do this year. I don't know if she's decided yet.
Uh-huh. This is so odd. I'll timestamp the good parts, but like after that crash out, it's been like just awkward, right? I think I'm just going to title this chapter awkward. It's going to be later though. Tonight.
We did Animal Crossing in 2020. We did Animal Crossing, the new one that was on Switch at the time. Yes, we did.
I keep fucking
months,
burping
actually.
because, excuse me for my burping today. Fucking Aldi didn't have my non-carbonated drinks I get, so I had to drink carbonated like an asshole. Now I'm burping my ass off like a Phillip here.
How closely did I follow Creature Hub when they were a thing? I literally never saw any content of theirs at all. I've told you guys, at the moment that I started to make YouTube content and take it more seriously, i.e. when people started to actually give me a lot of views on YouTube, I basically didn't watch anyone else because I was afraid that if I did,
oh, you did. You're just lazy.
Emulate what I saw. So I stopped watching AVGN. I stopped watching Nostalgia Critic. I stopped watching all other creators in general.
No, that's not true.
And then I was well aware that I had contemporaries, but I never watched any of their stuff at all. I was aware that the creatures existed, but I never watched a video.
So the real point of that is he really was playing games too much to watch anyone else. So it's just like a retcon to make it seem like it's some bright idea, but really he was just streaming games as far as possible. As much as possible to get the games out there as fast as possible. Like back in those days, he would legitimately game for 12 hours, right? He was not afraid to do that back in the day. New game comes out, play it all the way through. Like through the night sometimes he would do it back in the old days. But then he kind of slowed down with time, and now, of course, he never does that.
No, I did not have a Tamagotchi. What I had was the Dreamcast memory card actually had a virtual pet built into it. So I did have that, and I messed with that a little bit, but I never had a standalone Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi.
If Gears E-Day campaign is co-op, would I consider playing with Wings? Would Wings want to do a co-op campaign like that? I don't know.
Oh, that would be fun.
Again, I feel like people don't watch my content for me to do co-op. Like, I've tried doing co-op over the years. The years that it worked was before I was a streamer, and I was doing offline content, and I would do that kind of co-op with John Rambo. The moment that I became an online streamer, the streaming, the whole co-op stuff doesn't work anymore. The idea is that because I'm streaming, I have a live audience that I'm talking with and interacting with.
Yeah, no one does co-op gaming anymore on streams. You guys know this. It's common knowledge.
So if I can't
no one
interact
does
with you
it
because I'm doing co-op with someone else, the stream doesn't work anymore.
Yep.
At least that's what it seems.
That's why no one does it anymore.
So I don't think that co-op really works.
Yep. It died many years ago, sadly. No one does co-op streaming anymore. It's done.
220, I know nothing about that.
220. Did you ask about
220,
PWR having sex with Cat again? What did you ask, 220?
Online streamer content, and I would do it years. The years that it...
What do you think about the parallels between Plato's cave allegory and the life of modern streamers? Oh my god,
that co-op
this Dan.
really works.
This Dan. This fucking Dan. Very funny guy, though.
220, I know nothing about. Would I invite Ethan Ralph on my podcast? Let me put it this way. There's no reason to not have Ethan Ralph on as a guest, except I don't feel like we really have anything to talk about. Like, Ethan Ralph does drama content.
Marriage issues.
Does political content. That's the kind of...
I believe he's also abused his wife, too. Hasn't Ethan Ralph? So you could talk about that with Wings. Maybe do a three-way thing.
The stuff he does, right? He's not a gamer.
He's an addict.
Not going to sit around and talk about that. He's not a lifelong content creator who can talk about the history of YouTube.
He's both jerked off on stream. That's something you could talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I sit down with Wings, I feel like we have a lot more to talk about.
Oh.
With Ethan, like, if we had a topic, a shared topic, then maybe, yes, like when I had him on for a co-host for Smart Guys.
How about Thanksgiving?
Was our topic.
Thanksgiving.
It was our shared thing that we talked
Thanksgiving culture.
about. And it was definitely entertaining, right? But I don't do the wrestling stuff anymore. So, like, what on earth would we talk about? We're not even in the same circles. We don't talk about the same stuff. You know what I mean? So, I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah. E-bagging, I think they both do that, right? What else do they have in common? Ask him why he's living in Mexico instead of the
U.S.
U.S.
Why is Wings ignoring my messages? He's not really ignoring my messages. He just doesn't respond very often.
Premium cope, sir. Yeah, she's not ignoring my messages. She just doesn't text anybody, guys. So, yeah, I still have a chance with her, but she just doesn't text anyone that much. So it's not like she's exclusively ignoring me. Thank you.
So, like, right now, he's agreed to come on the show around the end of the month. We just haven't locked in the date yet.
Oh, okay.
All I need is to know the date he's going to be on the show, and then we can advertise it and all that, but I haven't gotten him to lock in yet. And to be honest, I haven't really pestered him about it either. I think I gave him 2 possible dates, and I said, would either of these be better for you? And he hasn't responded yet. So
I'm kind of waiting
I'll probably
now.
Hit him up again in a day or two and say, hey, Jordy, just FYI, you know, I would like to have the date locked in so I could start, you know, pushing it on my channel so people know when it's going to happen and stuff like that, you know.
Hey, Jordy, just checking in.
Hey, Jordy, just seeing what you're up to. Any news about our date? I've given you 2 possible options. God damn it. Hey, Jordy, just seeing how you doing. He's saying, hey, Jordy. Hey, Jordy.
Well,
hey, Jordy.
I mean, he said it.
Hey, Jordy. Saw Pepsi the other day and thought of you. Just hoping to get a date locked down for our date.
As much. Someone, Stu Berto says, Wings has 0 idea of what his schedule is. Wings has outright said in his content recently, the reason that he likes being a gaming live streamer is because he doesn't have to adhere to a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
He can literally just decide, hey, I want to play games and turn on a stream at any time, start playing, and that's his philosophy.
Yes.
Now, apparently, there's a lot of streamers who act like that. They don't have a set schedule.
Yes.
They don't have blocks of time that they stream every day. Instead, they may be there, they may not. They don't even really give you a heads up. They just turn on the stream. Okay?
Yes, that's most people.
And a lot of people, I guess, are successful doing it that way. I don't know.
Correct.
All I know is that would drive me nuts.
Yes.
I grew up and was trained and raised to be a person that has structure, that has order, that has things laid out. You know, when I'm not even kidding you. Let's say, for example, this Saturday is my day off, right? Coming up. I like to have an idea what I'm doing during the day. And in my mind, it like plans an outline. Okay, at this time I get up, then I shower, then breakfast, then...
This someone works with his fans who have been doxxed, are people with disabilities, are socially inept, or are just lonely.
Yeah. I think he has autism.
Go here first. Then we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. Then we're going to shop here. Then we're going to do this. Here's the options for dinner because we'll be in this area. Here's the possible options. I see it in my head as like a blueprint, a roadmap, an outline. That's how my mind works, is this analytical mind.
It's not analytical, sir.
And that's how it works. So for me, you know, that's just how I do everything. And I do feel like one of the reasons that I have continued to be successful over the years is because I have that structure. People know, all right, DSP, he's going to be streaming 5 days this week or 6 days this week or 4 days this week. Here's his streams. Here's his games. This allows me to have the variety of viewers that I have. Because you know, okay, today Phil's playing Outer Worlds.
Even though the same 5 people are the people that give the money to hit the goals every single time. So it doesn't make sense in any world or universe or timeline, but yet we always say this, that we have a very big variety of viewers that come in and see different things.
Too, but later tonight he's playing Mortal Kombat. Tomorrow he's playing Pokemon, but then he's going to play Tormented Souls 2. We know that block because he already has it in the schedule. So now we know when to show up. And so you'll have people show up for this stream for this kind of game, this stream for this kind of game. They know when
it's really the same 200.
Show up for what they want to see.
If you're lucky.
Right? That's one of the things, my dependability, my work ethic. That's one of the reasons why I've been as successful as I've been.
Just because you have a schedule doesn't mean you have a bigger work ethic than people that just turn on the stream and do whatever the fuck they want. But okay.
If I didn't have that work ethic, if I just showed up willy-nilly whenever I wanted, if you never knew what I was doing,
yes,
I
correct, Freezy Pop.
Successful and had the longevity that I've had.
This is just Kino
But other
shade,
people are different, and Wings is completely different. He wants to do things a different way, and that's fine. Again, as I say, variety is the spice of life. Everyone operates in a different way. The problem
But you don't have any variety because you want every single day planned?
Is that makes it difficult for someone like me to work with someone like Wings because I want to set the date for when he's going to be on my show again. And I can't do that until I can get him to pick one and respond, and he hasn't done that yet. So that leads to difficulties. Like, I would love to set up the stream ahead of time and have it all, you know, promoted, but I can't do it yet.
Hey, Wings, just drove by Wendy's. Thought about you. Just checking in. Hope you respond soon. Thanks. Your pal. What's the sign off? Your friend. Thanks in advance. Your friend, P. P. Your boy, P. The guy. That's good, too. The guy. Regarding the house, these Q and beg sessions are painful. With, like, awkwardly no begging. It's very weird. Wing says the date is already set.
Yeah.
When did he say that, Umbra? Is that in the last stream? Because I'll find the timestamp.
I don't know who Cyrax is.
Yes, you
People
do.
say, why don't you invite Cyrax to your podcast? Because I don't know who the hell that is.
He's watched videos about him on his React show many times, but okay.
So therefore, I have no interest in them.
I don't know who that is. Who is that? A couple days ago? Let me check. Wings does stream a lot. It's annoying to check through his lives. Oh, Wings is streaming right now to 205 people. Remember when DSP said Wings is sitting there to 10 people? Right now, Wings has only 40 people less than DSP does. And when DSP starts gameplay, he's going to have more than DSP on his gameplay. But okay, definitely. You need to tell Wings a thing or two. You need to teach Wings how to be a successful streamer.
Yeah, you know, not everyone operates the same way in life, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having different ways that you make content, different philosophies of streaming. That's fine. Everyone, you know.
Let's compare
absolutely everyone.
Gameplay starts.
Being different is one of the reasons why life is so interesting. If everyone did everything exactly the same way, I feel like everything would be boring. That's what actually got to me is over the years, there's certain things I've decided to do that are different, right? In my content. I'll do something a different way.
Then
I'll be told, oh, well, you're doing it wrong. You should be
here we
doing it
go.
the way everyone else does it. Yeah, but if I did it the way everyone else does it, what would differentiate me from everyone else? I'd just be exactly the same as everyone else who streams.
Hopefully you're entertaining enough that you could be able to have an audience just from your entertainment value alone. That would be one idea.
Me from everyone else. I'd just be exactly the same as everyone else who streams. Why do I want to be exactly the same? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to be. So that's why I strive to do things a little differently.
I'm built different. I'm not the same. I don't want to improve.
New mission available.
I mean, it is a wing stream. I can do picture-in-picture, but it is a wing stream. I don't think much is happening. There you go.
Okay, well, we're winding down. It would be great, guys, if we could get a little bit of support for the show before it adjourns.
Come on,
Can we
guys.
get some support for the podcast? I want to say thanks to those who did support Cabal and Deserac and, of course, 220. Can we get another super chat besides Cabal? Can we get our first tip of the day? We haven't had any tips today whatsoever. Can we get our first sub of the day? We haven't had any subs today.
Yeah, where's the
Can
subs?
we get some support for the show, please, before we adjourn?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the state of play, I know. There's a state of play that's Japanese-centric that's happening today. There's also the first trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie that's going to be coming out. So I'll be probably talking about all this stuff on the podcast come Thursday. Okay?
This doesn't really add much because Wings is like really not saying anything, so. Fuck the Japan shit. Big up Zeno says, here's a clip from 2 days ago. I changed. Oh, yeah. That clip that Asmongold, that's the best part of it because Asmongold wasn't just reacting to like decade-old shit. It literally was from last week. So, like, we can't say the shit about how I've changed since then anymore, you know?
You subbed? What are you talking about? I'm talking about financial support, like becoming a member and stuff like that. I'm not talking about subscribing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
I can't even see when people sub to the channel.
You can, though, but okay. I can. You get the pop-up for subs. I don't give a shit about your subs. I need money, dumb fuck. Okay? I just need the money. That's all I'm looking for. So shut up. Someone shared on Twitter. Asmongold did.
We got rid of those a while ago. We don't do.
Asmongold did a review of the Baja Blast pie from Taco Bell. It has more. He uploaded it yesterday. Okay, it has more views than all of the 70 DSP Tries It combined in one day.
Do the hat, the vest, the glasses. That was a year ago that we got rid of all that. However,
that's a little unfair though. Asmongold is the biggest streamer, you know what I'm saying, but it still is funny.
Did do a throwback event.
Ooh, enjoying yourself, Ingrid? Look at this pose.
In July, we called it Indivestance Day, and it went really well. Where you know, for one day only, I basically wore all my vests. I wore all my hats. We did all this swapping around, and it actually did really well. People liked that throwback vibe, so we might just do that every 4th of July. Why not?
Same idea.
That'd be pretty fun. To every year on 4th of July, do the Indivestance Day event.
Awesome.
Yeah. What do you think about tonight for Mortal Kombat? Should we do more Mythology Sub-Zero? Should we try this Special Forces game? Should we try one of the weird handheld versions of Mortal Kombat? I don't know what you guys want for the late stream tonight. We're doing Mortal Kombat. I just don't know what we're doing.
Do handheld. The gameplay of that Sub-Zero thing was the worst he's done in a while. So yeah, do more of that. That's also hype. That's always hype, I mean. Do the bad games thing. That's the thing that DSP can do like the least effectively is bad games, you know? When most streamers, it's one of the easiest things to do. Is to do bad games and make it funny. He cannot do that. It's wild. All right.
No, I don't do open lobbies. There's no way I could ever do an open lobby in a game with the amount of trolling. They would just
no
ruin it
way.
for everybody.
What are you, nuts?
Be entertaining for
idiot?
anyone.
Must be a troll with that question. Dumb fuck.
When will we start in the game? In a few minutes. We're going to end the show. Like I said, we're just trying to adjourn the show. Any last thoughts or whatever?
Nah, no more money coming.
Start the game already!
I gotta get that one where it's like the baseball umpire turns around to the camera and says, "Play the game, kid." Remember that was awesome. Let me find that.
No, I have no desire to go back to Street Fighter 6. I don't know if I ever will, honestly. You know, it had its run. I played it for around 2 years, and I just don't really like it anymore. It's super boring. Like, seriously, it is such a boring game. When every character's just rush down, rush down, rush down, rush down. It's all played exactly the same. Certain characters are just ridiculous when it comes to what they can do, and others are just like so hard to play. Like, why is it that you give every advantage to 5 characters, and then you have one character like Lily who can't do anything? She just fucking sucks. Like, not a fun game anymore. It just isn't. It's boring. I watch people play it. I want to go to sleep. It's just a crappy ass. Every character has a pattern. Insanely samey game.
Yeah, definitely. This is not cope at all. Here we go.
Okay.
Here's what I mentioned. It was stuck in my head, so I had to find the link. Here. I'll get this one. Look at this. This is a 15-year-old video here. Watch, it's gonna happen. There you go. If you wait long enough, he'll say,
Play a game, kid.
I want that.
Okay.
Play the game, kid.
I received a $5 tip. Hold on.
Might be a troll.
You're
Hang
not
on.
funny.
Oh, it's always him. Is this part of the variety of audiences?
He says, here's some Salvation Army red bell ringer to start things off. No, I'm pretty sure it's not a Salvation Army collection donation.
You treat your life like that, so I get the joke in this case.
Whatever that means.
Right.
But thank you for $5.
It is like a Salvation Army situation, so.
Now we are up to 32.
32.
32 of support. Like I said, can we get to 50?
I thought you said you're going to start the game soon.
Thank you for the first tip of the day. Restaurant, it's not going to be like a chain or anything.
Nightbot's doing some extra hard work in there. Look at Nightbot going off, popping off. I got to go soon. Today's hockey
Okay, anything else,
practice
guys?
Anything else, guys?
Okay, anything else, guys? Or should we just adjourn? It seems like you guys were just not very talkative today, to be honest. I was hoping to get a lot of feedback about Black Friday. We really didn't, honestly. And usually you guys have more to talk about. It seems like today you didn't. I don't know. Right? Is the vibe off? Am I wrong? It seemed like people didn't really have much to discuss.
Asmon! I don't even care what you say. Your words do not affect me. But I still want to apologize for the things you looked at. I was a different person back then. That was days ago.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's adjourn then. So remember, there will be no podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow's another major stream of Pokemon where we want to make big progress. I'm making a push to try to finish the game in the next week or two. And we'll be back on Thursday. Likely on Thursday, we'll be talking about a lot. Likely on Thursday, we'll talk about whatever happened in the state of play. We'll talk about the trailer for Mario Galaxy, the movie, and other things as well. You know, there'll actually be some gaming news to cover on the Thursday show. All right? And then no show on Friday because Friday is Call of Duty's release. Okay?
No show on Friday?
Okay.
Or there is a show?
Guys,
no
thank
podcast.
you
Okay.
For a chill show. I hope that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope you watched that,
and I will see
Asmon.
you all on Thursday morning where we'll have a lot more to talk about.
Hope you
Thanks
watched
for chilling.
it,
For those who
Asmon.
supported, thank you as well. And thanks for understanding. You know, a million people on the internet always want to talk shit without even knowing what's going on. I don't care. We're all
You had to mention it in the fadeaway, bro.
good. We're going to have a good day today no matter what. Thank you all, and I'll see you Thursday. Peace out.
What do you think, Lex, on this one?
Mobile games on your phone. Fucking loser.
Exactly.
Okay.
So defeated.
Well, folks.
Well, yeah, we go round
quickly,
2.
we get started, and we're actually going to play the meat of the game today rather than just that, intro stuff. We'll actually get to the main gameplay loop and see what it's like. Okay? All right. So give me a second. I'm just going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All
and then
right.
we'll start.
He's going for a total of...
Let's get set up.
3-ish minutes. What are we looking at here?
Okay. Last time saying that. This stupid thing again. Fucking dumb thing. No, I updated my thing. You're just stupid.
No, you did not.
Stupid thing again.
No, you did not.
Fucking dumb thing. No, I updated
Update the
my
bias.
Thing. Stupid.
Oh.
Anyway, do you want to actually see if I can get it to run a little better? Running this at low graphics or whatever.
Oh, no, we're done to the menu thing, aren't we?
Oh, there.
See that?
$20 tip.
All right.
Hit that. And we will start.
Okay, and we are in the game now? Okay.
Or just basically around the edges of the map.
Going live.
A PG-13 Predator movie is pretty lame. What is going on?
Yeah. Can't have a PG-13 movie. Waffle Bunny 123 says, personality and soul sets us all apart. DSP has neither. Correct. That is correct. He has neither of those things. Matthew Vachin says, I can't wait till the day he breaks his computer. That will happen. Then let's buy a new one. Another pre-built right away. All right, real quick before we go, I do have to go. But I wanted to show you I have 3 highlights left from last night, and I found them, so let's just play them. So he did talk about cologne last night.
Cologne tonight is not...
The second time. Because remember he said if you give $100, he'll tell you the cologne. So he did get $100. He did reveal the cologne here. Get ready.
The cologne reveal for hitting 100. The cologne tonight is not anything super exciting. I'm actually wearing a very cheap one tonight. But it is one.
It's a
cheapie. One that I really like. And for the record, I do have expensive colognes. I have colognes that are anywhere from $80 to $100 a bottle.
Whoa, baller alert!
But tonight I just happen to be wearing a super cheap one. I'm actually wearing Nautica Classic.
Why would you say this? Just for the record, I do have expensive ones, okay?
Which is an incredibly old classic cologne. I like it because it smells like sea salt, but it has this refreshing scent to it as well. It's like a combination of different scents together, and they kind of like play off each other well. That's what I'm wearing today. Nothing super, it's cheap, it's like $20 a bottle. I recommend it though. If you're someone who likes like a salty smell, like for example, let's say you like Scotch whiskey and you like the salty taste of Scotch whiskey, you'll probably like Nautica Classic because it has that sea salt smell to it.
Uh-huh. So there's your cologne segment. He does talk about, my note here is money. That's all I know.
You know, just think of all the things that YouTube did not do with streaming.
Oh, yeah.
That could have improved it. For example, on Twitch, there's the multiple levels of subs.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube has the multiple levels of memberships, right?
Yeah.
But on Twitch, you can actually gift the higher levels of subs. So you can gift the ultra sub or whatever it's called over there. Which is like...
YouTube's not monetizing effectively enough for me.
What, $25 or something like that?
Yeah.
On YouTube, you can only gift the standard membership, ever. Why?
You tell me. Make it easier for Dents to give me money, YouTube, you dumb fucks. Remember, many hours ago now, we heard DSP bitch about the quiet chat? Well, you're going to love this. The night edition.
YouTube chat is dead now. I don't know what happened. No one's talked for 2 minutes. Hopefully you guys are still awake. In the home stretch of the job.
Day stream, night stream, it's all the same. No one's talking.
Fuck, which way to go?
Definitely a great week. Definitely a great show, though. Great show. All right, and the last one here, I marked interfere. I don't know what that means.
Studio. I will be streaming on Thanksgiving, but only one stream.
Oh, yeah. This is another explanation of why he can't be around Cat for Thanksgiving.
I don't even know what it will be at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I always do a daytime stream on Thanksgiving because my wife cooks dinner and does not want me to interfere with the cooking.
Yes.
She's made it abundantly clear that if I try to interfere, I never help. That I should not be in the kitchen when she's cooking. She knows what she's doing. So I'm going to stream instead.
Really cool family you have going on there. Don't want to spend time together during the holidays.
But only one stream. After that, I'm going to have dinner with her and then clean up and have a nice relaxing night with her.
Right. A lot of pulls to be done that night, huh?
Oh, that was close.
Anyways, okay, let's go back to live real quick for the last check. Nothing's happening. Big Ups Matt Ice says, by the way, he's using cologne in his house to mask the swamp ass in that disgusting office of his. Never forget, house is going to be condemned when he's gone. You are correct, Matt. And earlier today, he did mention that he said, that last night, actually. He did say that exact thing about how Yeah, I'm sure my office smells like swamp ass. Well, actually, my smells pretty good because I'm using cologne and I'm using an air purifier, so you're felted, all right? But anyways, this is Outer Worlds 2, Astartes. Outer Worlds 2. But anyways, that will do it today. Hope you have fun. This is a good one. I'll do timestamps later today if you joined us late, because there was one good moment, 20 minutes or so of hype. And, of course, the reviews are always entertaining, I feel. But you're all legends. I'll see you tomorrow for remember it'll be morning Death Stranding tomorrow on Kick, and then I'll see you for the pre-stream tomorrow, right? So you're all fucking legends. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow or tonight. No, not tonight. See you tomorrow. No, tonight. See you tomorrow. Bye.